Hello, everyone, and welcome to Claude and the Banstas, live for this Liverpool versus Chelsea live watch-along. As you can see, I'm on my own at the moment. Everyone is running late. Kenny, Claude, and hopefully Tony is rushing his way back from work, and he's going to be joining us. I just want to say hello to everyone that's in the chat. We've got Manfan TV, Jonathan, Guna Stavalas, Lama, Deep Cole, Patrick, Rick, DJ Samuel, Yazer, David. Who else we got? Unknown person, great name. Archie, Christian, the intellectual investor. How you doing? I ain't seen you for a couple of times. Hope you're well, mate. Who else we got? We got Connor, Salman, another David, Carlos, Urban Ghost, Robert, Jake, 24/7. Hope you're all well, mate. Hope you're all well. Thank you for coming over. Like I said, Claude will be here. Claude will be here, and Kenny Ken will be here, and hopefully Tony will be joining us too for this watch along. Just while we're waiting for him, let's let everyone know the team lineup for tonight. Let me just get it up and ready for you. Here we go. And here are the team lineups. We've got Becker for Liverpool. We've got Becker in goal, Arnold, Gomez, Van Dijk, Robinson, Ketia, Fabinho, Wijnaldum, Salah, Firmino, and Sane. That's quite a strong lineup from Liverpool. And for Chelsea, I can't. Sorry about pronunciation of these names. Arabalaka. Sorry, this is bad for me with Chelsea. How do you say it? I can't even say his name. Sorry. Sumar, Rudiger, James, Jorginho, Kovacic, Alonso, William, Mann, and Giroud. So that's quite a strong lineup too. Is that the sort of same team, do you think, that we will see in the FA Cup final? Who knows? We will find out. Not this Saturday, but next Saturday. I don't think the time has been confirmed yet, but on the grapevine, I think it's going to be about 5:30 p.m. the FA Cup final is what I've been hearing anyway, and what I've been told. So we'll have to look out for that. But that's the team lineups. Obviously, we just had a game before. West Ham won, Man United won. So that means now that Man United only need one more point to be guaranteed a Europa place, Champions League place. And then obviously Chelsea and Leicester are still in the fight come this weekend. Right, let's get some of your what we've got here in the comments. We've got Jake. He said, "Why does Ronaldo still fucking play? He's been shite since the start." I don't really see much of him, Jake, to be honest. Obviously, you're a Liverpool fan and you see a lot of him. Am I a lover of him? Of what I've seen of him, I mean, he has great games, but I don't know. I mean, I'm not sold on him, to be honest. I'm not sold. Patrick says, hope Chelsea lose twice and Man United draw the last one. Let's hope so, Patrick. Let's hope so. Connor, Wigan beating Fulham. Yes. Oh, yeah. Let's give you a quick update on... because obviously we've got the championship going. There's a lot up for stake for a lot of relegation sides and a lot of promotional sides. So let's have a look what the scores are at the moment. So we've got Birmingham 0, Derby 1, Brentford 0, Barnsley 0, Bristol City 0, Preston 1, Cardiff 2, Hull City 0, Leeds 2, Charlton 0, Luton 1, Blackburn 1, Millwall 1, Huddersfield 0, Nottingham Forest 0, Stoke 1, Reading 0, Swansea 1, Sheffield Wednesday 1, Middlesbrough 1, West Brom 0, QPR 0, and Wigan 1, Fulham 0. It's very tight at the top still. At the moment, West Brom are drawing, but Brentford would get automatic promotion at the moment on goal difference. So that's a big fight for Brentford and West Brom. Fulham are still in the pack there. If they can get the win, they could go above both of them. And it's pretty tight for the playoffs. Preston, Swansea, and Nottingham Forest are fighting that out. And at the bottom, you've got Hull City, Barnsley, Charlton, Birmingham, Luton, Huddersfield, and Middlesbrough are all fighting for their places at the moment. So that's going to be a good clash. Claude is running late, everyone. For anyone that's asking, Claude is running late, same as Kenny Ken, and Tony hopefully will be joining us. He's racing home from work now. Let's have a look. QPR have just scored. Let's have a look, Connor. QPR have scored against West Brom. Well said. So that means West Brom will be in the playoff places. We've got Steve FC7. How you doing, mate? I'm a Rangers fan. This is my favourite channel on YouTube. Your video with Claude are good, and live watch-alongs alone was entertaining yesterday. Thanks very much, Steve. Really appreciate that, mate. The Urban Ghost said Brentford second right now. Yep, exactly. In their own right now, because obviously West Brom are losing. Man Fan TV. Yo, Terry. Happy to be here again, mate. Not a good performance from us today. Ialo, needs to start once in a while. Brings positivity, energy, even at our lowest. Fred needs to get out of his rest. Yeah, well, I hope you're well, mate. Listen, let me get this out now because I've seen a lot on Twitter today. I've seen a lot on Twitter, a lot of reactional fans coming out saying, you know, what a disappointing performance it was after the last two performances, beating obviously Liverpool and then Man City in the FA Cup. Fantastic performances. That's going to take it out of us. It's going to take it out of us. Let's be honest. Even if we won last night, it still meant that Tottenham would have to lose and we would have to win. You know, it's not a guarantee yet, and we still would have ended up in the same place possibly. At the end of the day, the way I look at it is that I'm not reactional, I'm realistic. There's two differences in them two R's. You got reactional and realistic. Realistic is, at the end of the day, if you put it down on paper and you broke it down, which game would you have rather won and rather have lost? Would you have rather won the Man City game and lost the Aston Villa, or vice versa? Come on, it's not rocket science. We obviously want to win the Man City. The league's done anyway. The league's done. It doesn't matter. Do you know what I mean? I know we want to finish eye up the thing. But let's be honest. You know, he's a new manager. He's just come in. We've been off for 3 months. We've got players that ain't good enough to be here. We come back from being off for 3 months. We get 3 big injuries that take 3 big players out. 2 red cards. I mean, come on, you've got to be reasonable. You've got to be reasonable. Another R word, reasonable. You've got to be reasonable. So for me, it's just, you know, people just jumping on the bandwagon. You know what I mean? And you know what's really pissing me off? I'll be honest, it was pissing me off. All this comparison with Emery, right? Emery and Arteta, what Emery done in his first 19 games I've seen today, right? Emery's up by 6 points. But what did Emery do in his first season? He had a whole season to himself. What did he do in that first season? Did he win us a cup? No, he didn't. Sorry, I'm just going to shut up here because not only have we got the legend on tonight, which is Claude, we've got another legend on tonight, and that is Kenny Ken. Kenny Ken, how you doing, my man?
I'm very happy, very happy. Very disappointed about yesterday's game. I felt that yesterday that too many changes were made by our manager, and when you make those sort of changes, you like I said, you take out the intensity, and basically what we did is that we were dozy, we were lopsided, you know, and it wasn't a good audition for players to get places for the cup final. You can't just like I said, give teams buys, and Villa played well, but they didn't have to play out their skids because we helped them win that game yesterday. So yeah, very disappointed. And I think one thing that Arteta needs to learn is that regardless of that, whether you've got the players that needs rest, you can't make those significant changes without it having an impact on your lineup. But today's game, Liverpool versus Chelsea, this is a good time for us Arsenal fans to watch the game because I think if we look at how Chelsea are lining up, that's probably how they're going to be playing from for the Wolves game, for the cup final, and also their game in Europe in the Champions League where they're going to go out anyway. So it's good scouting for all of us.
Yeah, Just before I come back to you on that, Kenny, obviously the legend's here himself. Claude, how you doing, mate? Hope you're well.
I'm not too bad. How you, Kenny? All right, mate?
I'm all good.
Yeah,
all good.
Yeah, where's no Tony?
Tony's racing home from work.
All right. Okay. Yeah, Chelsea a point. If Chelsea get a point, that's it. They're through. They're into the Champions League next season because Man United, of course, have got to play Leicester in the last game. So 1 point will guarantee. Will they play for that point tonight? So could be a bit of a cagey game. Will Chelsea settle for a point tonight? This could be. I think this is going to be a draw tonight. Actually, I think
the good thing about it, Claude, is Liverpool want to put on a show. Obviously, there's no fans there, but they want to show why they're champions. And I think a game like Chelsea, who's going to be at it, if anything is going to motivate Liverpool, then this will motivate Liverpool. Remember, they've got a rivalry with Chelsea as well.
I do agree with you, but with that game, well, I'm surprised scoreline at Old Trafford. I think now, because of the system, going into that game, if Chelsea get a draw, they don't need any more points because of, as you say, they're playing.
I think if you look at the way Chelsea play, that team's very compact to the extent that, so they've gone with the wing backs of James and they've gone with Alonso, and so basically it's all set up for when Liverpool get the ball. It's to actually stop Mane and Salah from trying to make those little runs and getting the full backs to support them. So it's going to be like very cagey. And Chelsea are going to look towards your mate Olivier Giroud.
Yeah.
To hold the ball up and bring players into play like Mason Mount and all the other players. So it's going to be very, very thing. Like you look at Juninho, just look at Juninho, the Italian. Before, he's the sort of person who gets the ball, ticks over. But what Chelsea have done since they brought him back in the side, he's one of those people who one of the second press. So that's probably how they're going to play against us in a cup final, because I don't see that blueprint changing anytime soon.
I was going to ask you one thing. Forget about this at the moment about the cup final referee, Kenny. I thought that after is it the World Cup or is it the FA Cup as well? I thought after the FA Cup, if you've refereed one cup final, you don't referee it again.
Well, I don't know. Do you know who the referee's been?
Taylor. Anthony Taylor.
Anthony Taylor. Was he the referee for? Is he the referee of last year's cup final?
No, he refereed the 2017 one. I think we beat him.
I don't know. I think with Anthony Taylor.
He refereed the final when we beat Chelsea last time.
I mean, you've got to give it to Anthony Taylor. He's the only one who's from Manchester who's still allowed to referee Man City and Man United games. I mean, I'm sure he's told someone he supports like Oldham Athletic or someone like Salford Town.
I thought there was a rule that once you've done the FA Cup final once, you couldn't do it anymore. Is that just the World Cup?
Yeah, I think it's the World Cup. Well, you know what I mean?
Oh, I'm wrong.
Just quickly, we've got Patrick saying, can Man United fans wear Claude merchandise till? Laugh out loud, because I love Claude. Anyone can wear it, mate. Anyone can, mate. If you just go over to our website and go onto our merchandise page, you can go on there and click whatever one you want, mate. Anyone can wear it with pride. Stephen,
it's
it's just started. It's only 15 seconds, Claude, mate. But
Sorry, Ken, we've got a super chat from Stephen. He says, hi, guys. Hope you're all well. Just wondering when you will be free to get us on for a show or do a liver awareness show. Thanks for all your help so far. Over 270 now.
Yeah, we'll definitely do that. We've definitely got that one.
Yeah, Stephen.
Go on, sorry. I saw your interview. You had a good interview on AFTV. I was really impressed. Done very well. Very well. Thank you.
Yeah, Stephen, we will get it sorted out, mate. Just give us a couple of days and then I'll get on to you and we'll sort out a show, get it advertised properly and try and get as much people to come over and help contribute with raising money for you, mate. Definitely. The Urban Ghost said, got the mug, got the T-shirt, now got the face mask. Quality gear. Thank you very much, Urban Ghost. Really appreciate that, mate. just want to quickly pick up why we're any Man United fans that are in the chat. I want to know, right? Are you reactional or are you reasonable? Right after the game's day, right? Because all day today on Twitter, there's reactional Arsenal fans. Oh, Arteta's got to go. He's done this, he's done that. What a bad performance, blah, 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 right? I want to know if you're reasonable. After today's result, West Ham were basically in the relegation battle. Let's be honest, until last week. You only drew with them when really you should have buried them. So are you reactional or are you reasonable? Let me know.
I think all them games are taking their toll on United. I think they look a very tired team.
The thing is, I think for Man United is that they've always had to be on the front foot in terms of the attack. And I think what's happening is that the Chelsea game kind of took legs out of them, and they look like today. They look like they had a piano on their back, and West Ham looked like fresh and sharp.
I've got to say, what Pogba done in that penalty incident. If that was Ferguson, he wouldn't have been coming out for the second half, mate.
So you would have taken one in the face then, would you, Claude?
You got to, mate. Sorry, mate.
We've got a man fan TV. He says he's reasonable. I don't think anyone needs to go. I want Fred to come back and stop being called crap. There you go. Not a bad comment. And we've got Adam. He says, at Claude and the Banstas, Terry, you'll have to admit that Arteta has failed if he doesn't finish fifth next season and win a trophy because you called Emery foul. Yeah, exactly. I would go with that. But what I would say is that don't forget, Emery had a whole season. He had a whole season to start off first of all, right? And what did he win? He didn't win anything. All I keep seeing is that, we went on this 23-game run unbeaten. We was well beaters. You know what I mean? Under Emery, we was well beaters. We was fantastic. We was doing this and we was doing. What about why he got sacked? Why did he get sacked?
Sorry, can I just counter that, Terry? The thing about it, right? The thing about it, right, is that you say that about Emery and everything, right? But some of the things that Arteta's done, they're not dissimilar to what Emery's doing. And you've got to remember one thing. If Arsenal, right, don't win the FA Cup final, and we have an adversary going against Watford, because there's a goodwill against Arteta, it'll be like, well, Arteta hasn't had a full season, it's Emery's season. But if Arteta wins the FA Cup, all the credit will go to him. So I think there's got to be a bit of balance there. A lot of people in the Arsenal support think that Unai Emery was like some sort of bad person. And that everything was at fault. One thing you got to realise is that Unai Emery did some good things in terms of like it was Unai Emery who gave players like Bukayo Saka his debut. That, you know what I mean? Unai Emery was the one who was trying to bring some of the young players in. Yeah, it didn't work out, but you've got to realise, right, is that let's not forget that when Unai Emery made Granit Xhaka the captain, that was voted by the players. So the players.
I don't believe all that, Ken. I don't believe all that rubbish. I don't. Sorry, mate.
But that's the fact. The fact
that's a weak manager, then, isn't it? That's a weak manager. Why would you let the players? Why would you let the players? You had ex-managers, right? You had ex-managers and ex-players on Sky Sports. So you watch the debate. Sitting there saying, why would you let a manager say to your players, you can pick your Come on.
All right. You say the same thing. What you could say. You could say the same thing about Arteta then. Everyone knew that during Unai Emery's last embers of his game, there were a lot of bad eggs in that team. One of the bad eggs was taking them into the new manager's bosom to the extent that he actually disrupted the team by trying to fit him into a non-existent position in midfield where he played between the lines, which don't exist. And after 60 minutes, teams were working us out. It works both ways. It works both ways. The fact of the matter is that there's a lot of sort of memory assault regarding Unai Emery. You've got to realise it just didn't work out for the guy. After Baku, his position became untenable because the players weren't playing for him.
But after Baku, but that was because of the way he set up, Kenny. Come on, if people can't see that, if people
you say the way he set up. He played the personnel that the team wanted. People wanted Xhaka. Yeah. But the thing is, people wanted Xhaka, Aubameyang, Lacazette in the team. They wanted Torreira. He played the personnel out. The fact of the matter is that you talk about the way people set up. but you need managers on the field. You
Yeah,
know,
no,
Chelsea,
I agree with
Chelsea-
you. I agree with you that he picked. That's going out for a goal kick.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
agree with you that he picked the right team. But let's be honest. If no one can't see that the tactics he chose was for us to go out there not to lose, with the way we sat back and the way that Chelsea come onto us and just took the game straight away was ridiculous. With that team, we should have went out there and we should have absolutely annihilated Chelsea. But
Yeah, but all right, I'll counter what you said. The team, all right, say if Arteta, right? Arteta, if he didn't work out against
Ken,
so
just
got super chat, yeah.
Yeah, super chat. Yeah, and the comments are just going and going. Joseph, he says, I would sell both Xhaka and Torreira to get part A. What about you, Claude, Terry, and Kenny?
Was that sell who?
Xhaka and Torreira to get part A.
Yeah, but who do you play?
Saka's been playing well, you know. And I know first half yesterday, I'm not his biggest fan, but first half yesterday, it looked like we were really missing him. He come on second half, but it was a bit too late to make any difference. I don't know.
Chelsea comes in.
Chelsea
Man.
Yeah, I think the cross came at it. Yeah, it's a chance that he normally just puts away. But you know the thing about it, right? You're saying that about you want Arsenal to be on the front foot no matter the opposition. Well, hang on here. Everyone's calling them. Our last two performances before Aston Villa were against Liverpool and Chelsea. We won both games, and everyone's calling Arteta this innovative coach. So there's more than one way to win the football match. So he wasn't at the front foot in those games. He had a plan.
Why weren't he? Kenny,
if Unai Emery did that, it'd be a problem.
But Kenny, if you break it down, why is he doing that? Why is he doing that? Because we haven't got the players, and he hasn't got the team to do what he wants to do.
No,
that's great, man.
You could argue about that with Emery then.
No. Listen. I'm not having this with Emery. Emery was a shit manager. I don't care what anyone says.
But hang on, you say that, but the fact of the matter is that it's only in England that Unai Emery is being criticised. You go to any part of Europe, Unai Emery's name is treated with respect.
But I couldn't get what he's done elsewhere and what I think.
Maybe you don't. The fact of the matter is that the trouble we have in this country is that we generally believe that the Premier League is the alpha and the omega. That if a player is a bad player if he doesn't do it in the Premier League, is a bad manager if he doesn't do it in the Premier League. Yet they'll go on to other countries and they'll still do it. The Premier League is not the alpha and omega.
I agree with you. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying what I see. And what I see, as you know, us three, where we were season ticket holders last year, well, in them 3 years or 2 years, wherever he was there, in them 22 games that we was unbeaten, like I keep saying, I was coming away from them games thinking to myself, how the bloody hell did we win that game? Because we was absolutely shit. We were shit.
You weren't saying it's Fulham. You weren't saying it's Fulham away, though. Fulham away, that was.
There might have been 1 or 2 games in there, you know what I mean, where you could have said, yeah, fantastic. There was. But hold up, sorry, we've got 3. Sorry, Ken. We've got 3 super chats coming here. Unknown Driller says, Wenger won the FA Cup and then got sacked next season. The league position is a sign of progression. We are 10th. Emery was treated unfairly by fans. That's from him. Zane, how you doing, Zane? Kenny, Emery only did well in Spain. That's all winning a B-Tech Champions League. And
2 trophies. But Zane.
Oh, right, sorry, Ken. Let me just get this up one in because they're going to go otherwise. Stephen says, Lee's arses on Twitter are wind-up merchants, setting off the fan base. Ignore them. You know you're real. That's what matters. Emery is the past. Move on with Arteta. You're right, Stephen. You're right, mate. But go on, Ken. Sorry, mate.
Well, what I'm trying to say is that people go on at Arsenal fans, right? Is that they're going on about Arteta is done this, and that. Arteta hasn't got an identifier way of playing. There's no way he's going to have an identifier way of playing football. All he's doing is putting plaster over the wound, sticky tape football. That's what a lot of managers do, especially with this.
He can only do that at the moment because he can't do anything else. He can't go and play. He can't go and other players.
It's not.
Hold on. On Saturday after we won, right?
Yeah.
Brilliant, great team, yeah.
Yeah.
You weren't saying he can only do what he can do. They were brilliant, weren't they? You can't have it one minute there, and then the next minute say, "Oh, it ain't got the players." When we play against Villa, and we're crap. We haven't got the players.
Did I say that? I said what I said was is that we haven't got the team and we haven't got the players yet to compete on the level like Liverpool, like Chelsea, like Leicester. We all know that. Well, I think.
What I'm trying to say to you, he's entitled to be criticised yesterday, like he's entitled to be praised on Saturday. That's what I'm trying to say.
But there's criticism, and then there's just damn right silliness.
Yeah, but you've got to realise
we've got three other super chats again. Reese is saying up the Villa, mid-table matters is Arsenal.
He must be a Tottenham fan.
Unknown Driller said, Terry, I get your point. Emery was dead, but Arteta isn't much better in my point. The stats prove that. Emery finished 5th with Iwobi and Liechtenstein. Zane has put Kenny. Where's it gone? Sorry, Kenny. Unless owners do give him money, Arteta can't do better. Exactly.
Yeah, but it's been established. It's been established that the owners do spend money. We are the highest spenders than the team that won a league. And also in terms of salaries, we are paying. The only team that plays bigger salaries on an individual basis than Arsenal is Man United. We are paying with our salaries match Liverpool. You set Liverpool, so match Chelsea, so match Man United.
And Terry, it don't help, right?
Everyone
wants the owner to spend money. Yet you're putting a plane over there. Get rid of Kroenke.
Oh, there's a penalty.
No way. He ran into the back. He ran into the back of I think it was Mount, and he basically did the sort of dying swan act.
You want Kroenke to spend money. Yeah, they've got to play something to get out of the club. So what good is that going to do?
Yeah, I know. Well, exactly.
No, It's actually Rudiger. It was Rudiger that he collided with.
So let me give you an example then. So if we do win the FA Cup next week, will all this Emery Arteta shit comparison die down here?
Because when in the FA Cup,
Arteta done it in 3 months, Emery couldn't do anything in 2 years.
When in the FA Cup, it's not a sign of progress, as Wigan will tell you. Wigan fans will tell you. Listen, Wenger won the FA Cup. Look what happened the next season. That's the problem. If we win the FA Cup, people will start to say, we don't need to buy anyone. We'll keep the same players." And that's, you know what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not the be all and end. It doesn't. To be honest with you, I think he could actually. Arteta could turn it around, and I hope he does. You know what I'm saying? But the way we carry on as if he's actually done any what can I say? Has actually really turned the club around. It's bullshit because it's not happened yet. It's not happened. This summer we'll see what players we bring in, and then next season we'll see how we go. I mean, the season. I don't know when the season starts again. I ain't got a clue.
You got to wait for this season to finish first. But I think the thing with the FA Cup, the FA Cup's a good competition. It gives Mikel time, and it gives him like the sort of it gives us a trophy, which
it's not a marker, though, Terry.
It's not because the thing is your league, where you are in the league, dictates
that tells you
what you are as a site. That's where you are, and we're where we deserve to be because of the fact of the matter is we're just not good enough. We're not good enough to beat the teams that we're watching now, and also the teams that are supposedly above us. All they need to do, right, is to score the first goal and then make it congestion in midfield. We can't break them down, so it's one of those things where we have a lot of work to do. For instance, we haven't got the creativity of of a Man City and of a Chelsea or Liverpool as well. So
you know what I found, boys, yesterday, right? And at the moment, Arteta's he's getting it right in how to stop teams playing. But when it's on the onus is on him, his team, to open up other teams, then there's a problem. That's what I've noticed.
Hold up,
So not
boys.
every team is going to play open like Man City and Liverpool. That's what I'm trying to say, and that's where I'm trying to say is that the different. At the moment, look, he's a young manager. He may become a great, and I will applaud him if he does do it. But at the moment, we've got to be very careful what we actually believe, because I see Arsenal fans after Man City, hailing him as the greatest, and then after the Villa game, it's all back. It's we need money to spend on this squad. We need money. We want money. But after Saturday, I didn't hear one person mention how much money we need to spend. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying with this fan base, mate.
We've got 2 sections. Yeah, I need to get these out because they're just about to go.
Yeah.
Big Box Beat says, Terry, you're acting like we don't have better players than Burnley and Sheffield, who are above.
Exactly.
Acting like Mikel is overachieving. 10th is shambolic. Zane said, Claude, we should have got Rodgers when Wenger left, but you didn't rate him. And then we've got another one again. Beatbox saying, straight question for Kenny because he wanted him. Would Mourinho be getting more from these players we have if he was our manager?
Well, I'm not too funny, right? Jose Mourinho is a massive name in football.
Sorry.
Jose Mourinho is a massive name in football. And the fact of the matter is that when we were complaining about things like players not playing for the manager,
could be interesting.
Bad eggs in the squad, there were a lot of people like myself who agree with what I was saying and said, right, we want a quick fix. Let's get this man in. Now, you look at results since he's got to Tottenham and you look at his win percentage, it's actually pretty high. The only team that are a better win percentage are Liverpool and Man United. So he hasn't done something too bad. He's got Son and Kane fit. And that is no coincidence that their results are improved. So you're only going to see the best of Mourinho next season. If he doesn't, win the sufficient trophies or challenge for the league, then I'll put my hands up and said I was wrong. But whenever big jobs come around, the name Jose Mourinho is always going to be part of the hat, regardless of what people think he's finished or not. His record speaks for itself.
Yeah. Yeah, I just feel and he's bounced back, hasn't he? I mean, everyone was writing him off. He's bounced back with 3 wins. And what can you say? I mean, I don't know. And they're going to finish above us this season, aren't they? So.
And what's he won?
Well, we haven't won nothing yet.
What's he won? What's he in the final?
Yeah, I hear what you're saying, Terry, but it's a trouble is, right,
they've got a great better team than us and all. Everyone said at the beginning of the season they've got a far superior team than us.
Well, they have.
I think everyone forgets that.
They have, though.
Exactly. And he's got his players and what's he done? Yeah, he's got players rowing with themselves on the team. He's got their own most of their fan base that doesn't want him as a manager.
All right, let me just tell you now, right? If you take away this season, right, and you take their season from 2015, 2016 up until the 1st of June 2019, and you ask an Arsenal fan, hand on heart, would they swap places with Tottenham? They'll bite your hand off. Bite your hand off.
Why would I
bite your hand off? What? Bite your hand off? What? You bite your hand off in 2016-2017 season when they got 87 points. They didn't lose at home, playing excellent football. And then the year afterwards, they were excellent again. And then they get to a Champions League final. Some we would have killed for. Come on, I'll take the results all day long.
We might see the trouble with this FA Cup. I mean, we make too much of it, right? It's a cup competition, right? You could play all the dodgiest teams. You could play up until the semi-final, and then you ride your luck. I mean, it's not like the. I always say the league is the marker. What you do in the league, the actual the Premier League, where you are in the league tells you what team you are.
There you go. This is a super chat from Stephen. Exactly. After City and Liverpool still said we needed investment as these players couldn't do those performances every week, let alone not to be those teams' qualities.
Well,
exactly.
Exactly. And also, it's if you want to be a top level team, right? You've got to go out and outplay these teams. Not actually, sit back and have 20% possessions. If you want to be a really you can get away with that in one game or in a cup game. If you want to be better than Liverpool and Man City, you've got to be able to match them. Be able to match them. Not be sitting everyone behind the ball for most of the game. You know what I'm saying? So that's another thing. It depends what you're looking at. I mean, at the moment, yes, it was good because we got the result with the team we got. But in the long run, we want to be challenging for titles, don't we?
Of course we do.
Yeah.
Of course we do.
Right.
Adam says, Terry, Arteta hasn't won a single thing with Arsenal. Arsenal were in the 7th when Emery got sacked. Please read this. Yeah, I totally agree with you. He's read 7. But don't forget, Arteta has come in for 6 months. 3 months of it, we've been out for the virus. We've still got players in this squad from the Wenger era, which is 3 years ago. Right? We've got players in here which Emery has picked.
By the way, who he's given contracts to.
Yeah. But that's because of the situation. That's what I'm saying. Look at the situation, right? The situation is what we said last night. We know that we need to get rid of about 10 or 11 players. We know that. We went through them last night.
I've gone for Liverpool! I've gone for Liverpool! Keita, 20 yards goal. For 20 yards. Past Kepa Arrizabalaga. 22nd minute, just before the Greeks break, Liverpool go 1-0 up.
22 minutes gone.
What a shot!
Yeah, it was actually won by. He's actually taken the ball off Willian. He's got the ball and he's hit it with great power. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. But let's have a look. So basically, he's got the ball. Yeah, let's see. Does it come off?
No,
it's no deflection. It's no deflection. It's no deflection. It's no deflection. It's the flight of the ball. You know, like it's gone with. He's actually gone with the crossbar, but Liverpool winning 1-0.
Great goal.
No keeper could save that, mate. No chance.
No, great goal. Great goal. Zane said, Kenny, do you think we should have gone for Nuno or an old school English manager?
Well, the thing about it, right, you know my feelings, right? But the fact of the matter is that it's a hard one. It's a hard one for the board because the thing with the board is that Mikel Arteta was very close to getting the job by all intents and purposes last season, and Gazidis has gone for the extra experience of Unai Emery because of his pedigree and pedigree, which is people not agreeing with me or not. So this season, when we've gone again, you look at the situation is that the guy was very close to getting the job. I think the board have probably admitted that it's going to take a few years before we get to the level of the Liverpools, the Man Uniteds, and everything. Plus another thing as well, all the other managers that we're looking at are not available. So I suppose it was an easy choice to go for Arteta because there's no way Wolves are going to let Nuno Espirito Santo go. It wasn't going to happen because of the simple reasons that there seems to be a project there which is probably halfway to its finality. So he's not going to come. You know, I wanted if you look at people like Benitez, he's already settled in China. They're paying him a king's ransom. So it kind of narrowed down a bit. And remember, Spurs got in there first before we asked for Mourinho. So
thank God.
But I think what it is right is that Mikel's the man in possession, and he knows what he's in for, and he knows that by come December, fans are going to be expecting to see and identify a way of playing football, and they're going to be expecting to see Arsenal challenge for at least the top 4. So that's in his in-tray. What he needs to do is that the thing he's got in his favour is that the players seem to trust him because no manager can get the players to make sacrifices like they did against Liverpool and Man City without them to be some level of trust between them. So he's got it all to do for me. But to say that he's identified a style of play is a bit early doors for me. But if he does well, then I'm happy because Arsenal start winning trophies again and start competing again. So yeah, it's in my vested interest for Mikel to do well. Is he the right man for the job? In my opinion, not sure.
I don't think so. He is.
But time will tell. He's a man in possession, and I wish him the best.
Hold up.
I will say, Kenny, he has got a lot admiration from a lot of the other coaches.
Yeah, definitely.
But
I pick,
as I say, time will tell, and it's time will tell. But you know what we are. We get too excited too early.
I think Terry wants to read out a super chat.
Yeah. Unknown Driller says, where was the plane for Kroenke to back Emery? Why didn't he get that support from the fans? No shots on target versus Villa is what Mikel has brand. I don't think there's any more. No, I think that's it. What was I going to say? I'll tell you what was interesting, right? Is because obviously, as you know, Kenny, you know me. We've talked loads of times. You know what I mean? Especially on Finnies. You know, I've wanted Arteta for a long while now, right? I fully buy into what he can do and will do if he gets the money from the backing. I don't know if you see it, but I've done a preview for the Man City game with Andy at Man City TV. That's on our channel. If you ain't, now I asked him the question.
Agent checks in the stand.
Come on, mate.
Ken, he deliberately let 2 goals in that final. I'm telling you that.
No, he didn't, Claude. Not a chance. Not a chance. Not a chance.
I'm telling you,
chance.
Ken,
He kept us in the game. He kept us in the game.
Deliberately let them 2 go because he was joining them a month later. He was joining them.
Not a chance, mate.
Desire.
No way. I'm not even giving that any thought at all. You know what you remind me of? You remind me of what happened when we came out of Paris when we lost to Barcelona in the Champions League final, and I got on the coach, and one guy who sits actually inadvertently near me, he said to me, "Do you think Henry missed that chance on purpose to put us 2-0 up because he's already leaving?" Come on, Claude. No, not a chance.
Well, he didn't leave that. He didn't leave the next season, did he? So that would have been. Oh, here we go, Salah.
Oh, here we go. Firmino in the box. Oh, what a poor bit of football. Poor bit of football.
Yeah. Well, it seems like
Kenny, getting back to what he said, Andy from Man City, they were actually saying down there that they are hoping that they get Mikel Arteta back because they want him to be their manager. Man City fans. They love him down there. The players love him.
Why didn't they offer him the job then?
Because Pep's still there at the minute.
But they could have said,
he truly believes that when Pep goes, he will have a say in the next manager. And to be and the reason why he reckons that they only give their assistant manager 12 to 18 months is just in case things do not work out Arsenal, because he'd have him back with open arms, and that he wants. Even if he does well at Arsenal, that would be his that'd be his first pick to have Arteta back as his manager after him.
Yeah, but you know the thing about it, right? It's no.
Evening, Ryan. Thank you very much for that super chat, mate.
Ryan. But look, it's no accident the fact that it is Arteta. I don't think this is going to be Arteta's last job. I think what's happening is that if he's the coach that everyone says he's going to be, then in terms of like,
did you do that Paris one by a coach then, Kenny?
Yeah, what I did is that what happened is that the coach picked us up from Holloway Roads, and basically at about 11:30, and then what it did is it drove us towards Dover, and then we got Dover, and we got on a boat, and it drove us to Calais, and then we got there first thing in the morning, Calais to the stadium, and then we got to the stadium about 10 o'clock local time. They said basically, here's your 1 day bus pass, well, French equivalent, Paris equivalent, and it was see you in a grand. And basically, what it was is that a good friend of mine.
Did you leave the night before? Do you mean you left the night before?
Yeah, right. So basically, a good friend of mine said to me,
"How you doing, Johnny? You well, mate?"
Yeah, all right, Johnny. I was in charge of the tickets. So basically, I said to him, "Right, I've got your ticket in my jeans, my baggy tracksuit bombs, but you're not allowed to have your ticket until we get to the ground." He went, "Why not?" I said, "Mate, we've come all this way and we've waited all our lives for a Champions League final. There is no way you're going to lose that ticket and cry on my shoulder. You're not getting your ticket until we get to the turnstiles." And it was the right decision, because you had people with placards outside of Saint-Denis asking for tickets. You had people who I thought you had people who I thought were French Cockneys who were Cockneys who turned out to be French, jumping and singing the Arsenal songs when we were in the sort of.
You know, my mate, one of my mates had his ticket snatched at the go. You know, if someone was asking me,
is that a goal or is that offside?
Oh,
offside. Yeah, but it's going to be a VAR tech because it was like a bendy pass. But he looks. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. He is on.
Offside. He's off.
He's offside. Just offside. Just offside. But you know,
depends who was making the run.
No, he's offside.
Body was just in front. You can see that.
I mean, he's on, because he came from behind.
He's off. You can see. Look, he's well off.
He's off. He's just off. He's just offside. Yeah, but basically what's happened, right, is that that's what I feel about. You know, we went to Paris about getting your ticket snatched. So that's why I made sure that we stayed away from. We saw Tony Adams there. We made there was a lot of TV cameras, right, who wanted to interview us. I said no, don't talk to them because they're going to want to see the ticket. You're not getting. So basically, the poor bloke said to me, "Well, how am I going to know you've got a ticket?" I said, "Well, film my leg. Whenever you need reassurance, just put your hand on my left leg, and go near get a five part, but don't go in the middle of my leg. If you know what I mean." And so every time he needed reassurance, he was feeling my leg to see if the tickets were still there. but apart from that, there was no way I was letting him have his ticket.
Yeah, because you know, we was in the we got the training, because we was having a bit of a meal and a drink first, and we got the training. And there was people asking me, "Have you got a ticket, mate? Have you got a ticket?" And I said no, because you know what they're like, don't you? They fucking
of course, yeah.
Start fucking
I'll nick your ticket and sell it for $1,000. You know what I mean? It was like gold dust.
I was offered $3,000 for mine. I didn't fucking take it.
You know what it was. You know, we got a coach for the club, but you know, like there's a pub in Fonthill Road called the Moray, and basically what they did is the Duke of Edinburgh, Fonthill Road, and basically what they did is that they actually took a coach load of Arsenal fans to the ground. But what they did is that they did. Johnny,
Kenny boy,
you're right, mate. But what they did is right. They didn't have any tickets. Only about 5 out of 200 of them had tickets. So they just went there just for the day out. Anyway.
So Johnny, that's a surprise. I didn't know Johnny was coming on. How are you, Johnny? All right?
Well, he just now, and he's infuriated with you two about Arteta, so he had to come on.
Well, you need a bit of balance in it, don't you, Terry? I mean, Terry has to back you in it, Terry.
Terry sent the Batman call, mate. I was here like a shot.
Well, we heard you go, so we knew you're gonna have something to say about our views.
How you going anyway, you guys? All right?
Yeah, good stuff. You know what I mean?
Mate, go on, kick it off then, John. Kick it off, Sam. What do you want to say, mate?
No, I was only. I'll be honest. I saw Claude and I saw Kenny on there, and I thought I'd come on for 5 minutes and say hello and have a chat about the Arsenal and see how the guys are doing. That was all. But I like him. I think he's. I can't judge him until next season. I don't think. When the transfer window opens for him, see what happens, then judge him. But that's just my opinion. I think with what he's got, we can't really look at the Villa game. I think we had one. We just didn't look interested last night, and I think we got one eye on the FA Cup final, to be honest.
Yeah, but you think that's kind of healthy? Because I think what's happening is that in terms of football matches, right, is that I know with Project Restart, we're playing games thick and fast, and there's a timing issue. But I think what's happening is if you see like Chelsea today, right, their intensity is not as high as it was on Sunday. And look at them, Liverpool are running rings around them because they haven't got that intensity, because they're probably fit. And if you take away the intensity, even that intensity, it kind of affects you in the Premiership and you get found out. And I think we want to sort of keep that continuity of the intensity, because we don't want to go to the Chelsea game.
We can't do that, Ken. Squad. We can't.
I know you say, yeah, but the trouble is that
we can't do that, because if we'd done that, then why didn't we do that under Emery? Why didn't we do that under Emery?
Yeah, but Emery's not here no more. The fact of the matter is we talk about Arteta. But all I'm trying to say is that he.
But it's Emery squad.
Yeah, but he relaxed. Yeah, but
Sorry, Kenny.
He relaxed. He made changes without changes. But one thing he needs to realise is that when you make the changes he makes, there's a big depth between the quality. For instance, Terra and Sabias don't work in midfield because there's no midfield general there.
Listen, I understand what you're saying, right? I spoke to two people today. I spoke to two different people today, right? And what they said to me was I wasn't really interested in the game anyway because obviously
Lampard and Klopp are having a morale now.
Oh, look at that!
Love it. I love it.
Thing is with the Arsenal yesterday, right? The way I look at it, how often have we seen teams that are fighting for their life beat a top flight team? Yeah. And also, in fairness to Arsenal, I mean, look, we beat Liverpool. I just don't think the end of this season can be judged because of the COVID as well. I don't think everyone's on their game. I think everyone's topsy-turvy. I mean, Liverpool aren't playing well, are they?
Liverpool playing Man City. Well, Man City.
Liverpool! What a free kick by Alexander-Arnold. And Chelsea, two games ago, Chelsea are doing a Man United. And like I said, playing Russian roulette with their shots in the top four.
The thing is, if they get draw against Wolves, they've done it anyway. So I don't think they're that bothered, really, to be honest.
Yeah, you say that.
Chelsea not be that bothered, but Arsenal have got to be bothered. I don't understand that.
But we're not Chelsea fans. We're Arsenal fans. You've got to realise, right? It's that Terry.
Terry, last night, what was we playing for? We didn't have nothing to play for, did we?
Nothing, so really.
Villa had more desire than us last night.
Yeah. I totally agree with that. But what I was just saying is that I spoke to two people today, and they said that they weren't bothered about the game last night. They didn't even watch it. They're more bothered about the FA Cup because that's all we've got to fight for. And not only that, what if Aubameyang and say, I don't know, Saka got injuries last night, pulled up with hamstrings? Everyone would have been doing their nut last night. Why would you play him in that game when we've got an FA Cup final coming up?
Yeah, because simple reason you've got players that are playing for cup final places. It doesn't work like that in football. The fact of the matter is that the FA Cup's in 2 weeks'
you can get injured in training.
You get injured in training. The fact of the matter is you can't give me's, all right? Give me's in matches like that. Because the fact of the matter is you can't just say, all right, let's play a week inside and expect that top side to turn up at Chelsea when they've had no match practice and not playing the intensity. It'll bite them.
Kenny, wouldn't you guys like give him the time though, like just till next season?
Exactly.
He's the man. Johnny, there's no. Of course, he's the man in possession, and the players trust him. So for that, he's always going to get the players.
I'm trying to. I hope Chelsea play like this in the final.
They're not going to. Because they're playing us.
Unlucky there. Header from Giroud there, straight at Alisson. Just straight at him. Unlucky.
I'll tell you one thing. Talking about the cup final, if you want us to move that far, you don't want any crosses going into Giroud against that defence, mate. I'll tell you that.
Oh, come on. So this is what I mean. You don't want no cross. We were saying that, we don't, why are all our defenders, even I was, why is David Luiz playing against Man City?
Would you play Agent Luiz in the final?
Against Man City.
Kenny?
Yeah, he had a trauma.
Would you play Agent Luiz in the final?
Yes, I would, because he's our best defender. He's our best defender.
Don't it worry you that he seems to have a lot of bloopers against Chelsea, and I don't trust him.
William Gallas. Remember in 2007, William Gallas scored the winner for us at home against Chelsea, his old club.
But he had a grievance against them, didn't he? There's a difference.
Claude,
look at Asian Czech when last week, like in that final, he threw the two goals.
Claude, you're the only one who believes that. He kept us in the game.
I'm telling you.
He threw nothing.
He knew he was going there the next month. He wanted to go.
Yeah. Because
two of them. I'm telling you that now, Kenny. 2 of them goals he could have easily stopped.
Does anyone agree with Claude on that?
Asian Czech.
Hold up. I've got to bring this up. Diesel, I was going to say. Sorry, Ken. Kenny, Stuff said Louise is our best defender. I'm speechless.
So David.
Oh no! Come on.
So, he is our best defender.
He's our best defender. He's our best defender by a mile.
You can't tell me Can't tell me Rob Holding and Mustafi's better than Louise.
No, exactly.
There's
Who's
no
better than
way.
Louise, Terry? Come on, tell me. You know,
Who's better in defence than Louise?
No way.
I just can't believe that you're saying it. I just think he's absolutely right. He had a great game against City. He had a great game against City.
And he played well against Liverpool. He played well against Sheffield United. He played well against Wolves. I'm losing.
Played well against Burnley.
He had a fantastic game against City, didn't he? He had a fantastic game against City.
He had that dodgy game against
that experienced player. That experienced player that Arteta's supposed to rely on. On the pitch. He had a
one mistake. So one bad game. He's a bad player.
I'm sorry. You would never change my mind on him.
I'm not asking you to change your mind. I'm not asking you to change your mind. But we've asked you who's better than him.
Oh, what? Oh,
do you know who I would drop? Do you know who I would drop for the final? And a lot of
Who's
people are
that?
going to piss off. You can't play him especially after the fucking last couple. Mustafi, he's going back to his usual.
He's going to be injured anyway. I think he's
got a hamstring injury.
He was shocking. He's made up for all them good efforts. He was shocking against Spurs in the second half, and then he was shocking the other day. Absolutely terrible.
Mm.
Yeah, but I think the thing is right. It's about balance as well, because you play if you play a back. I hear you saying.
See any playing centre back?
3-0 Liverpool. 3-0 Liverpool.
Oh my God!
Liverpool. Ronaldo on the volley. Well, basically, what it was right. Liverpool thought they had a penalty, but Ronaldo did what we always said at school, especially when you coach people, Terry. He's played to the whistle. Look at the cross.
I think they're looking at a foul.
Yeah. Play to the whistle. Bang. Top corner.
Handball. It's a handball there.
Handball, wasn't
it? By a Chelsea player. Not a Liverpool player.
He didn't blow the whistle before then, so it's count as a goal.
Yeah, it's a handball for a Chelsea player.
Yeah, from number 5, Jorginho, isn't it?
Yeah, Jorginho.
Terry.
Yeah, sorry, mate.
What was that geezer? He asked me a question. I don't know who it was. He said something about. He asked me a question about Cedric.
I think it was. Would you rate a Cedric or something like that? No. So far,
we can't really judge the guy, can we? It's early doors. There's only one game in it that he's, it weren't a massive blooper, was it? I think some of the mistakes Bellerin's made in the past. It's early doors.
Oh, isn't it? It's goal, easy goal. I don't even know why they took that to VAR. That's ridiculous.
Well, unless he wants to cancel the goal and give him Liverpool a penalty because it came from Chelsea hands. Yeah, but it just shows you one thing, right? It's a Premiership's one of those games where anyone could, if anyone's on their day and they're at it, they could beat anyone.
Yeah, fair shout.
That's why the levels are. But let me tell you something right now. The reason why I hear what you're saying, Terry, about like the games and nothing on it. And you know the reason. Let me tell you something now, right? Watford are where they should be. We don't owe Watford any favours. If Watford want to stay in the Premiership, then they need to beat a very good Arsenal team, a team that's motivated and play for cup final places, where we have 6 days to prepare anyway. So I don't want Watford to get any gifts.
Listen, I know what you're saying, but for me, all I'm saying is that it doesn't bother me either way if we win, lose or draw. Because it's a nothing game for Arsenal. It's a nothing game.
There's nothing.
We had an outside chance.
Everything into the FA Cup final. That is what I want. If we win that, I'm over the moon of how we've gone since Emery's gone. Because I hated him.
Yeah, most goals conceded in corners.
I did. I hated him. I hated. You know what I hated the most? Paying my season ticket, right? Getting up on a Saturday morning, having all that expectation and hope of going to watch my club, and then getting there an hour before, picking that shit team he picked every bloody week, right? And then watching that drizzle, and then do you know the first time in my life, I'm telling you, the first time in my life that I walked out half time and I went home. The first time in my life.
Which game was that then?
I'll have to look back, but I can't remember. I wanted to do it, and I'll tell you what. There was, in that last season with Emery, right? Like I said to you, you know it. Claude knows it. Johnny knows it. We're all season ticket holders. 9 times out of 10, the people that was round you, season ticket holders, did not go because they didn't want to go and watch that drizzle. There was.
You say that.
There was
Yeah, there was a lot of people not
there
going.
was all new
Yeah, but-
people around you because they couldn't take it anymore.
Yeah.
Everyone that was around me was all against him. Half hour in that first game, in the first half, people were going down to get their beers 15 minutes before the bloody first half was going. I've never seen that before at football matches. That's what was happening.
Yes, you have. Yes, you have.
Under Wenger's last season.
Yes, you have. In Wenger's last season, towards the end, when we knew we weren't getting you were seeing that as well. It's one of the things with football fans. It's football fans. You've got to realise there's loads of reasons why football fans, like I said, vote on their feet. It's a financial commitment to keep a season ticket. Some people, if you can't rent it out, then what will happen? You're going to leave empty seats, and you're going to leave empty seats. So it could be that reason as well. But obviously, the football's dire as well. But you've got to realise, right? You're going to see a lot of games in the next few years where you're going to see stop, start, because the team's trying to construct itself.
Do you know this week off has done Liverpool a favour, isn't it? Really, because they've had a week off, haven't they?
Exactly.
I just realised how they're now playing like they were before.
Do you not find as well, like from the?
Oh no, William! Oh, what a save! That's it. It's gone in.
Yeah, Giroud scored 3-1.
Good goal. Is that offside though? Would that be offside?
No, it's a good goal.
Do you find
Giroud
the fan?
Smiling.
Do you think the expectancy level of the fan has become higher nowadays though?
Yes, because simple reason is that. Yeah, of course it has.
Anyway, it would have been offside. It wouldn't have been offside anyway. But it's a great goal.
Yeah, the reason why the expectancy's gone high is because simple reason is that you look at Arsenal fans are looking over there, looking across at Chelsea and look at the success that Abramovich has got there. And they see Man City, they see Liverpool, who's actually built on the same sort of financial model as them, win the league. And they know Man United's money. And then obviously, like it or not, Spurs are getting better results than us in the last few years. And they're actually playing bigger games. Of course, Arsenal fans expectancy's got high because the simple reason is that we haven't won the league for 16 years. Fans are getting impatient.
Do you think, Kenny? Do you think Arsenal though? I mean, this is a serious question, or whoever, Terry. Do you think Arsenal fans? Do you think the board are ever going to change though? Do you think Arsenal are going to be a totally different club forever? Do you reckon they're going to stick to their guns?
What are the board doing wrong? But Johnny, what are the board doing wrong? What are they doing wrong?
That's what I'm asking. You think it's all management that's the mistakes? You think?
No, not necessarily.
It's actually a question. It's not me challenging the.
He didn't like that question, so he left you, Johnny.
No, it was a bit. Yeah, I thought it was my fucking old Spice again. Get back on here, you big bastard! Come on.
Where's he gone?
He didn't like that question, so he tried to duck out of it, didn't you, Ken? You tried to duck out of that.
No. I made a trash of myself.
Don't you do that again, Kenny? I'm telling you.
Sorry, Johnny. In answer to your question, I think what happens, right, is that the board are spending sufficient money. If you look at it, in the last 3 years, we've broken our transfer record in 3 years in a row. We broke our transfer record with Lacazette, with Aubameyang, and with Pepe. So we are spending money, big money. And also, remember, if you look at the squad, Granit Xhaka was bought for 30 million plus. So was Mustafi. That squad is worth about over 250 million pounds. So money has been spent. The fact of the matter is that if you look at the quality of our opponents, you look like you could say that Leicester at the moment have got a little bit more quality than us. Sheffield United are a team, and Liverpool is self-explanatory. So is Man City, and you may say that Tottenham, despite their kamikaze behaviour, a little bit in front of us. So it's sometimes the players ain't blueprints, Johnny. It's not a case like you take a photograph and thinking, right, I hope it comes out as a nice photo and I hope it's photoshopped. You don't know what player's going to develop.
No, it's interesting. So, I mean, obviously, there's been a lot of bad management as well every now and then, but it's over the years been a lot of mistakes.
Why is he talking? That's Rolph. Why is he coming on? What's he saying there?
He ain't coming on now because obviously team's 3-0 down, isn't it? Obviously
3-1. 3-1. But what's his message there?
3-1.
What's his message?
He's put Claude. He says, why is that every player that joins Arsenal from Chelsea is an agent and every player we get off you trophy winners?
Yeah, because we give our best players, and you give the ones that are about to retire. That's the
No,
reason.
no. Hold up here. Hold up. When we got David Luiz, half of the Arsenal fan base, yes, great. What a player we're getting. We're getting the best player in the world. We're getting one of the best players in the world.
He's seen his best days are past him.
Well, exactly.
Like
Right.
the same with Cech.
Got him. We should never ever have got him.
Cech was once a great goalkeeper. Not when he came to us, he wasn't. He's gone past it.
Same as Gallas. No. Gallas wasn't all.
Look at Gallas. All these players. Look at their. Tell me one player from Chelsea that we've got. All we've been doing over the years is getting like players from teams that don't want them anymore. We've come to new retire. It used to be West Ham used to be the retirement home. We are now.
Yeah, you know, right? You're exactly right. You're right.
Close.
Who's the other guy?
Yeah, but
exactly.
Guys,
you're right. But Kenny, like you just said, right? You just said the board has given us money to go out and buy players. So what you're saying then, it's either the people underneath that are going out and buying these players, or it's the managers making these mistakes that's going out and buying these players. Then
look. The fact of the matter is, you've got to look at the situation right now. Yeah, but no, right. The facts are as well. Employer choice. Where are you going to go if you want to get in the top four, win trophies? If you want to win the trophies and get in the top four, then Arsenal's not a place for you. I'm sorry to say it. So what we need to do is build ourselves into that situation where it's not just buying players. What about the best boys in London are going to Chelsea, not coming to Arsenal. So we've got to bridge that gap.
But we let that go, didn't we, then, Kenny? But we were at the time. We were the team. And look at Cole, Ashley Cole. He left when he was at his peak.
Yeah, but Ashley Cole left because we were ambitious.
It's Kenny, excuse my ignorance, because I'm actually asking questions. I'm not challenging. Is it a case of we're not, as a club, when we go back to the board, is it not, we're signing the players for the big bucks, 72 million Pep and all that, but the wage demands, are we
nothing wrong with the wage demands? We got a player who's only nearly 400 grand a week, so we can afford it. Yeah, maybe play Fortnite. You got to realise.
Sorry, Ken. Tanzi, he says, tell Claude that someone from Pakistan loves you and only used to watch AFTV for your interviews, mate.
Thank you very much. Unfortunately, them days are gone, I'm afraid. But thank you very much.
Jake says, people don't even compare that fraud at right back for United to Trent. Trent is miles clear. Arsenal Mania said 99% is the player's quality. It always comes down to that Cronky out. Alex Wells says, hi guys, hope you're all well. What's the Chelsea score? They're losing 3-1. It's Liverpool 3, Chelsea 1 at the moment, Alex.
And there's more goals. There's more goals in it for Liverpool.
He said, could you send me the link on Facebook Messenger, please? I have, Tony. I'll send it to you on your private account, mate. If that's no good, let me know and I'll send it to another one.
Any more news on Guendouzi at the moment? Or
hopefully he's gone. Hopefully he's gone.
I think as long as Arteta's manager, his time's limited.
Thank God. Because he's another one that should never have been here in the first.
I'll send it to his WhatsApp, but I'll have to come out of the chat because I'm on the phone on here. I'll have to come out of the chat to do it though.
All right, mate. Send it if you want quickly. Send that through. Obviously, it's half time still. Liverpool 3, Chelsea 1. Liverpool played fantastic, to be honest, boys. This first half, Chelsea.
Liverpool and Chelsea have a bit of a rivalry, and Liverpool absolutely hate Chelsea and vice versa. There was no way that Liverpool would have given them gifts. I know. There was a time, remember that time back 10 years ago when Liverpool apparently let Chelsea win because to stop Man United from winning the league. But I think with Liverpool winning the league themselves, there's no way Chelsea are getting any gifts, mate. You know what I mean?
Oh, no. I knew that. Well, don't forget, this is Liverpool's first time in 30 years, isn't it? So they want to finish it on a high. And why not?
I'll tell you one thing. If they get a creative midfielder, they will be winning a few more titles in the next few years. You know what I mean?
Well, at the moment, I heard a lot of chat from Liverpool fans, especially Craig at Anfield Agenda, and they're worried at the moment. They're worried because obviously with this COVID-19, that their board ain't going to spend any money. Because obviously they've been after a couple of players, but now Chelsea's got one of them that they was after and things like that. With the COVID-19, they really do think that they're not going to spend that much money. Come,
but if you look at team,
but where's that money gone? They won the
but are
Champions
they-
League last year. They've won the Premier League this year. Where has all that money gone?
yeah, every football club since COVID-19 is in financial trouble. Remember, we did a show about 4 months ago, 3 months ago, where we basically said it. But in terms of like Liverpool fans worrying about getting someone like Timo Werner, where's Timo Werner? Where does he play? Where's he play? Where's he play? Where? Or sorry, not where does he play? When does he play?
Do they have to worry? I'm not being funny. They were so far ahead of everyone else this season. Do they need to buy? Really? Do they need to buy?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think they could still win it with what they got.
But Johnny, you look at the fact of the matter. You look at what's going to happen right next season. What if you get teams who basically put 2 banks of 4 behind them? Their midfielders are not exactly like, how do I say it, a creative midfielders. Now, if they're going for like Thiago from Bayern Munich, he's the sort of midfielder that can open the door, the trap door. You know, a bit like, remember at Man United, they've got a player called Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah.
Like Fernandes at Man United. Whenever teams put men behind the ball, Fernandes is the one who opens that door.
So
I think that's where Liverpool can look at.
So you actually believe then that you think Liverpool must sign?
Well, when you're strong, you always need. You always got to improve. You can't just stand in your lorry.
Look what Ferguson
and the great Liverpool side. Exactly. And the great Liverpool sides of and the Bob Paisley and Bill Shatley and Kenny Dalglish, 2 in, 2 out. Great sides. That's what it's always been like. You know what I mean? I think Liverpool have got to go that way. As Man City do that all the time, 2 in, 2 out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be interesting because I mean they were so far ahead, weren't they? Of everyone, they were so much better than everyone else. That's
but I think Liverpool. I think Liverpool were better last season in terms of like the intensity they had throughout the season. Because remember, Man City were winning the same time, so they matched City blow for blow. It was only that game that they lost against. I think those draws against Goodison Park, Old Trafford cost them the title last season. So you look at Liverpool's points tally. If by the end of today's game, they would have got about 193 points in 2 seasons with 1 game to go. That's phenomenal, isn't it? So
look at this.
It's not just this season. The season before they've been phenomenal.
Thing is, they've been knocking on the door. They've been knocking on the door for a long time. Let's be fair. They have been knocking on the door for a while, Liverpool, haven't they?
Look at this. Look, Snooker Man Sam says, I bet Chelsea 4-3 for a bit of fun laugh at that. Let's know how much you've got. What was the odds for that?
Tell Tony I've sent it on his WhatsApp as well now.
Tony, we're sending it on your WhatsApp, mate. Lee,
there's more.
How you doing, mate? Hope you're well, Lee. Hope you're well. You got a chance now. You got a chance with the results tonight.
Well, no, they simply have to win on. No,
if
they draw off. No, if they draw, but then Chelsea have to lose against. Well, no, they have to win. If they win, they're there anyway.
Yeah, but you know, Wolves are going to try against them, innit? They're
4-3. Yeah, Ken. 4-3. Odds are probably 50-1. Someone is saying.
We'll go and put. Who's got an online betting account that we could use?
Let me have a look. Go on, keep talking, Kenny. Let me have a look.
Yeah. Oh, bloody hell, he has got an online betting account, hasn't he?
I only bet responsibly, Kenny.
You know what?
Not now, you're not.
Say that. Zone's going to open one up for me today as it happens. Seriously.
Yeah. No, but
Don't do it, Johnny. It can get addictive. We can lose a lot of money, mate. Don't do it.
You know what it is, Johnny. Right, moving forward, right. You got to think about the gap that Arsenal got to bridge. You got to remember that Man United have probably got the most money to spend out of all the other teams because remember they outbid Man City for Maguire and everything, regardless of what you think Maguire is. Man United have spent £89 million on Pogba, £89 million on Lukaku, £80 million on Maguire. They spent about £70 million odd on Wan-Bissaka. We've got to compete with that. The fact that they can lay out that every season on 2 players.
But Kenny, what would you say to people that say, well, we've bridged the gap because we showed we can beat Man City and Liverpool in the same league?
But we're 10th for the league. We're 10th for the league. I think that's a ticket against Terry. I mean, that's for you, Terry, isn't it?
No, I mean that's what I mean. because look, at the end of the day, I just can't believe how people can be so disheartened and so negative against someone that's only been in the job for 3 months, basically. I just can't get it.
Rebellion. It's rebellion, Terry.
Yeah,
rebellion. The reason why it's rebellion.
So you want Emery back now?
Yeah.
You want Emery back?
No, it's not to do with that. It's not to do with that. It's because people, when Arteta got the job, there was this. Like I said, how do I say it? It was like a certainty that every Arsenal fan was going to be all right with it, and it wasn't the fact that we could discuss that. You have to be behind Arteta or get lost. It was like, don't you dare go against the grain. And we're thinking, hang on here, that's a bit aggressive.
Who said that?
It was on Twitter.
I would have said those idiots on people were saying that.
Don't get me started on them Arsenal fans on Twitter, mate.
But the thing is, though, right?
If I had a free range to do something, I'd fucking shoot every single one of them. But anyway, don't get me started on them.
Claude, listen, you're old school, yeah. You're all Terry. Like, listen, shouldn't the ethos of it all be though? Is that all right? Don't agree with the decisions, but we should all get behind the manager, surely.
Well, yeah, we are
not as in like get behind the manager or I agree with you there. Get behind him or else. No, but what I meant was we've all got to support our manager, surely.
Well, we do because if ultimately you do. You don't agree with everything he does, but you know you can't deny that for a lot of people, when you're doing your sort of like 1 to 10 of all the Arsenal managers to take over for Unai Emery, of course Arteta was on the top of Terry's list, but for a lot of us he wasn't even in the running. So it's taken for us to come to terms with the fact that he's not our first choice. It takes a bit getting used to.
I actually believe Emery would have been a good manager if he'd have grasped the language. I think that was his major problem, to be honest with you, because the players didn't understand what he was saying, and I think that was a big problem. If you look at it, it turned out to be a bit comical in the end, because you could see the training sessions. They're all taking the piss out of him. But I do feel that if he could grasp the English language, I think he would have been a bit more successful.
See, that's interesting, but also very, very shameful on the Arsenal players if that is the case. Taking the piss out of the manager.
Hang on, lads.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but lads, so I can get my volume up.
They were, Johnny. They were doing it.
Right, I should be able to hear you now, lads.
Hello, Lee.
We got Lee joining us. Lee joining us.
How are you all? All right,
Hello, mate. All right, Lee. How are you?
Hello, mate.
Yeah, good. Enjoying the bit of a boring game. I know it's 3-1, but I find it like it's been fucking dead.
Chelsea losing, we're loving it. Chelsea losing, we're happy here, Arsenal fans.
So I tell you what, I'm happy though. I'm really happy with tonight's results so far from the United game. I really wanted West Ham to win, obviously, but 1-1, I'll take that, and tonight I'll take this as well.
Yeah, but the trouble is that you're struggling to break teams down with that. Your left back.
You still had to, whatever happened tonight, even if you're not.
Yes, yeah.
You still have to win the game, didn't you?
Yes, no matter what. No matter what. Unless obviously Chelsea lost tonight and lost on Wolves, I think we could draw with United.
Yeah, they're not likely to lose to Wolves, are they? That's what I'm saying.
Well, you don't know, actually. You don't know.
I fancy Wolves to go there and beat them. Wolves are going to go to Chelsea and take. Why not? Wolves have been playing good football this season, and they're a counter-attacking side.
Chelsea have got that mentality. They'll go get
out. Yeah, they've got to protect, but they're still beatable, though, Claude. You know, teams have got to Chelsea and got good results.
Plus, I don't think Wolves haven't got much to play for now, have they? They've qualified for the Europa League, so they haven't got much.
The thing is, though, when you look at this Chelsea team now at the moment, all right, you've got being an Arsenal fan now. If Aubameyang's on song, you've got to fancy your chances. I'm actually quite confident next week.
Yes,
I should tell you, Lee. I think I've got you've got to have a confidence because United look as if they're gone. Their legs have gone, mate.
Yeah,
Gone.
the only thing is like you just said, their confidence is not up there because we've got all the key players that we have are all out.
Yeah.
Ricardo Pereira's our main man; he's not in. Seunchu at the back, he's done and dusted because of the red card ban. You've got no Ben Chilwell, you've got no Marco Brighton, who's an engine on the right wing, who's now pulled out James Justin from right back to right wing. So we've now got Ryan Bennett at right back. I mean, that right side.
It's awful. It's awful.
It's not
awful.
good. It's not good.
Against Tottenham, he was Tottenham's best player. The amount of times he allowed Harry Kane to get on the goal side and take shots at goal was just ridiculous. And I think and that's another thing you miss. Like in terms of Pereira, right? If you look at the way you're playing with him on the side, he was like a kind of a winger as opposed to like a right back. Justin doesn't give you that sort of impetus going forward, and then with you also your left back, you miss your left back as well. We've got a bit of an injury, plus Fuchs as well. That's got to be a bit of a worry, but
that's
you've still got Vardy in the team.
Yeah, Vardy's going to fancy his chances against Maguire just for the banter alone, isn't he?
Yeah. Just before we carry on, boys, we've got Tony. Tony in the second half. How you doing, Tony? Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Can you hear us?
Can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah, can hear you, mate. We can hear you.
We can hear you, son.
Testing. Liverpool.
Liverpool.
Can you hear me?
No, you can't have that one, mate. Liverpool beat you fair and square, mate.
He's breaking up.
Yeah, you're breaking up. You're a bit slow tonight.
What's this Liverpool?
I don't think there's a lot.
Why is it Liverpool? What decision is he disputing?
Well, he thinks Mason Mount's goal was onside.
Oh, don't
Here
start.
he goes. Through.
Please.
He's in.
What's
Greedy bastards!
What is that?
He had a pass. He had a pass, didn't he? He had a pass to Mane.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
To be fair,
Why has he got a pass?
Is
Though?
that
Why?
fair?
I don't think he's got a pass. He's got to shoot. How much money is he on? How much money is he on? He can't get that on target. I mean, come on. That's
Bloody hell, guys! You're about 20.
The biased commentary.
You're about 20 seconds.
Is an absolute disgrace.
You're about 20 seconds ahead of me, lads. I'll tell you.
Right.
Is that YouTube?
If you were on
Is
pick,
that YouTube?
you haven't got pick now. No pick. You can
Hello?
It's a free.
Is that YouTube, please? Can I speak to the marketing manager of YouTube? I'm sick of this biased channel. Every goal that's going in, they're celebrating, and I've had enough. Over.
Did you know what?
By the way, I've just got to tell you, Terry.
Yeah,
Terry,
go on.
I've just got to tell you. Terry.
Yeah, go on, mate. I'm
I've just
listening.
got to tell you, mate. I'm actually on to the third chapter now of this particular book. Everything you want to know, David Icke. And as we all know, chapter 2 is about Manchester United and their penalties.
No, as I
and
said,
it's rather interesting.
No conspiracies. I've been thrown off one channel.
Rather interesting.
Oh, by the way, Brentford are losing now 2-1.
Wow.
Well, I've got. There's also.
What's it? So they're straight to playoffs, isn't it?
I've got to say also, there's a section on the Claude. Claude.
What's that?
There's the agents. The agents. One chapter. Agent of Baku.
What are you doing?
Just looking at it here. And section 1, Agent Louise. Wembley 2020.
Yeah.
No shot.
You know it's coming, boys.
It's coming.
Don't start on me, Kenny.
The last 3 times we played at Wembley, we've beaten you.
Yeah. No, I just want to know, boys. I want to know with you've got your speech ready, Vardy, for being the top goal scorer.
Yeah, that's mad, isn't it? It is mad because he was so close on the 2016 when we won the Prem. It was so close, and it got nicked by Harry Kane, I think, on the last day.
Yeah.
Right, guys.
I don't think no one else is going to come close, are they?
She's in a minute.
I don't know, man.
I'm shooting on.
All right, thanks for coming on.
Remember that?
Okay.
Hey, Tony, you all right, mate? You got some conspiracies for me?
All right, we've got a corner here from Liverpool. comes in low. Salah
Oh.
straight at the keeper.
Ah.
Straight at the keeper.
Well, I'm doing Are you guys doing the watch along on Sunday for all the games?
Yeah.
Sorry, can I just say, mate?
I think what's happened is that all the games are going to be live, aren't they? And all the games will be live.
Yeah, all the games. Every game is live on Sky Sports and BT Sports.
Where's Johnny gone?
Johnny's had to shoot off.
Another one under the phone.
Oh, very funny, very funny.
Terry, you're commentating from Terry.
Yes, mate.
What minute are you on? Commentaries doing right. I'm only on 52 minutes right now.
I'm on bang on 52 as well.
I'm reliant on you, mate.
No, I'm on 53 minutes. 53 minutes. 53 minutes, 21 seconds.
You on the TV or on the stream?
Who?
Tony.
I'm watching it on Pick on Sky Go. I am.
No, if you go on a normal pick, you get you on time, don't you?
Yeah, but where I am, I can't. I'm in a dedicated room for streamers.
That's what I'm on my lap. Yeah, mate.
All right, I'm watching it on TV, so I'm laughing really. But it's.
Oh, you're not at home. Oh, you're not doing that from home, are you? That's all right.
I'm doing it from home.
Yeah. So, what are you on a stream then?
4-1 Liverpool. 4-1 Liverpool. Firmino's just made it 4-1.
4-1.
4-1. Yeah, crossed by Alexander Arnold. And Firmino's got front.
I don't think Chelsea that bothered. They've only got to get a draw, haven't they?
I do a nice graphic for them. Then there you go.
Look at that.
There you go.
Go Liverpool.
Yeah, 4-1 Liverpool.
If you want me to be honest, there's more goals in it for Liverpool. Chelsea are walking.
Can you just disguise your love for them right now?
What's that? I'll do my best to disguise it, but I don't. It's hard. It's hard work.
That's where we're walking.
Jesus Christ! No, look at it. The cross has gone in. There's no pressure on the cross.
4-1 Liverpool. 4-1 Liverpool. Look at me. Liverpool.
Yeah.
Liverpool. I support a club that don't win nothing. Liverpool.
Oh, very funny. How many charity shields?
Come on, Ken. You're better than that, son. You're better than that, Ken. Come on.
How many trophies you won in the last 13 years? You collect charity shields?
Don't start on that one, mate. Without charity shields, mate, you're finished.
I should have joined you boys
for that one, boys.
I should have joined you boys from the very start because I'm kind of in the middle of my watch along and I've just joined in with you guys just to have a quick chat. So I'm going to shoot because I've left all my my guys over here.
All right, Lee.
Speak later, Lee.
Yeah, I'll speak to you soon. Take care of yourselves. Take care of yourselves. And take yourself, Claude, as well. Take care of yourself, Claude.
Jamie Vardy in the building.
Yeah.
4-1.
See you later.
I got a question for all of you guys. And it's a question. It's about next season. It's actually for Tony. Tony's for you. At Chelsea, if they said anything about how many people you're going to let in at Chelsea next season, because we're getting mixed messages about what's happening with Arsenal.
Can you hear us, Tone?
Yes, they have sent me an official message, and yes, they have, Kenny.
What's happening?
Actually, today I was on the phone to me direct as it goes.
What are they saying?
Well, I can reveal to Kenny that they're allowing just myself in.
All right, very.
I'm going to be in the shed end.
Well, you
giving it some.
What? And with your mask,
you can come, Ken, and go. Come on, Liverpool, if you want.
No, seriously.
No.
Oh my word! What is he doing again?
No, but seriously, have they said anything about Chelsea? Is there any rumours going about Chelsea? How many fans you're letting in the ground?
No.
Yeah, I know Hugo is. They've let Hugo is going to be there next.
Yeah, all right. So because we don't know, because there's no way they're going to. Yeah. But I'm hearing there's no away fans next season. Is that correct, Claude?
There's no away fans next season.
Apparently, there's no away fans will be allowed in next season.
No away fans. No away fans.
Oh bloody hell!
Do you know, Kenny? On the other day,
Yeah.
One day, Kenny, I was sort of doing my thing, like like working in a place called March, and I was desperately looking for to have a as you do, and I went to the station, and I walked to the station, and I said to the lady, "How come your toilet facilities are all shut?" And that she goes, "Listen, it's shut for the whole of this year, and they're talking about it still being shut until September next year." I said, "Well, why is that then?" She goes, "That's what we're being told from the inside." And I know it's got nothing to do with football, Kenny, but I just thought I'd make that point abundantly clear that, I just think everything this is the new normal now, Ken, the new normal.
Oh, no, that's the thing. So what's say if you're going on a train, right, you want to go for a lav. You can't even use a lav on a train.
No. Cannot do anything.
Great Winston in disguise.
Ken, you're not allowed on anyway, mate. You're not allowed on anyway, mate.
I don't.
I suppose you ain't got a liver bird, mate, stuck down your pants.
No, it's not that. It's not that. You've got to realise what I feel about Chelsea. Is that Chelsea can't win a trophy every season.
What is it, Ken? What is it?
I don't know what it is with Chelsea.
We must win. I must have trophies. Must.
I don't know. Look, you set managers who win Champions League.
Someone will probably edit that.
Oh, no.
That's right, Ken, because we like to, we are a very serious football club, Ken, as you know.
Bloody hell,
and if we don't win a trophy, Ken, there's problems.
Well, you're going to win. Well, I don't know.
You can have your idea, mate.
No, I don't know, but I think what's happened, right, is that
if Chelsea, I don't think they will, but if they don't make because I think they're certainties, I think they'll draw against Wolves, at least get a draw. But if they don't make the Champions League, could that be the end of Lampard?
I doubt it.
No. It wouldn't have been the end of Lampard if we'd have finished in the top, maybe the bottom three, but if it had been mid-table, where you are, bud. If it's sort of finished where you are, sort of mid-table. But he's not stupid, Ken. Frank Lampard we're talking about, mate. Legend upon.
Bambi.
Chelsea on the attack, yeah. Oh.
Yeah, Bambi does get killed sometimes,
Come on, boys.
If he's not successful, your manager got rid of Mourinho a couple of times, didn't he?
Look, done a little 1-2 with a referee there. Did you see that?
Oh, go on. He's gone through 4 players. Hey, 4-2. Abraham.
Tammy Abraham.
Is it 4-2?
Yeah, 4-2. Great.
Great play by Pulisic. So,
was it Pulisic? Sorry.
No, Pulisic put the ball through.
Yeah, 4. He took 4 players on there. Took 4 players.
He's onside as well.
I can't even celebrate.
He's onside. He's onside.
Is it not? Is it?
No, it's offside, mate. He's bent his run, so
it's a goal.
4-2. It's a goal for Chelsea, but it should be onside. It's onside from.
He is onside. That's
onside to me.
I'll tell you what, Tammy's coming on right now.
I've
got Giroud coming off and Tammy coming on.
Yeah, 4-2.
Giroud's coming off on mine.
Yeah, but Tammy got the goal.
That's how far I'm behind you, boys.
You're about a minute behind us.
100%. 100%. You can say anything now, boys. You know that.
Why don't you put your proper TV on and go on the Freeview one? Then you'll be on.
Mate, because you offered me. Let me tell you, because you said to me, Terry sent me a lovely message to say. He said, Tony, we need to get our ratings up, and we were wondering if you could just please come on our stream tonight. And
it's got Chelsea are attacking.
So I felt I tell you the truth, mate. You don't ever write the Chelsea off, mate.
Are you at home then?
No.
Eh?
I ain't got a home. I'm at home, mate. I'll tell you what I'm watching right now. I'm watching. I'm watching the game on the iPad.
Yeah.
I've got the comments on the the old phone. So
and Mane's
I'm actually
tackled by Aspilicueta. So yeah,
and I've actually got this on the laptop.
What was I going to say again? You know,
But
Tony,
Sammy's there now. Okay.
talking about cup finals, right? What would your lineup be for the final?
Yes. Right, I've got to tell you, right, I like us playing as a free at the back.
Yeah.
Right. I'll tell you who should, right, for me, who should be in that team regardless of anything, yeah? I think he's our unsung hero, and that's Kovacic. I mean,
he's
Kovacic.
playing anyway. He's playing anyway.
Kovacic.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying we're talking about the cup final, yeah?
Yeah. What's that with what's that with Kante though? Is he
Go
out
with
for
Willian
this
go, actually. No,
Yeah, but
he'll be back for the
Kante-
cup final, but I don't know if we play him, you know?
bloody hell. Jesus Christ, if he plays, Jesus Christ, I don't want
You
to see
got a
him
dodgy
again.
at the back, though, ain't you?
Oh,
And Chelsea
Oh,
Chelsea
here we
Rich.
go.
Oh, he's missed it.
Oh, what a miss!
Pulisic should have made it 4-3.
how has he missed that? You had
How's
three.
he missed
You had
that?
three in the box. Abraham's were offside there.
He'd have been offside, though, wouldn't he?
No, Abraham.
No, but he's not
No,
interfering.
the other.
It'd have been offside. He's not interfering with play. It's actually a good ball by Reece James.
I'll tell
And,
you
yeah,
what.
He's just
You're very
Well, that
scared,
was-
boys, isn't it?
That was
Very
more
worried,
like
isn't you, boys?
Jesse James, that.
Everything.
Fucking hell, no,
I can feel it.
well, he's a top
Don't
player.
start on that
Reece
one,
James.
mate. Oh,
What is-
mate, what a miss that was. Pulisic.
That was funny. I ain't worried. To be honest, I'm not worried. I think we're going to give you a good game at Wembley.
What?
Oh, I can't see
He
any
probably
Arsenal
will. Well.
Arsenal win. I think
Yeah, it
it could
looks
be
like-
over
it looks
by
like-
half-time.
People making a couple of subs here. It's like Milner's coming
Yeah.
up.
And Curtis,
in
isn't
the
it?
background.
Arteta, you've got to realise Arteta is ahead of Lampard in the game, isn't he? In the tactically, isn't it? It's better. It's
I
ahead.
don't wear that boy, Claude. Carry on. You give it all that, mate, all your life, mate. Listen, I'm just looking up your stats right now, actually. I'm going to go. I'm referring back to David Icke, and the conspiracy theory that Arsenal are a big club.
Oh, there's no need for that now, is there?
16 years, 17 years ago, we won the Premier League.
Third biggest club in the country, mate.
Is it? Is that true? Is that a conspiracy theory? That you won the league in 17 years ago, was it? Right.
16.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
All right,
Let's
fair
have a look
enough.
how many Europeans we've got. Let's have a look. There we go.
The thing is, though, how many years?
West Ham have got more European trophies than you.
First Premiership. How many years did you
Spurs
go?
have got more European trophies than you.
Yeah, they got
And
three. You know they got
also,
more
Tony,
trophies than Europe.
we've competed in the Champions League more than you. We've competed in it more than you.
Oh, shut up. No, you haven't. No, you haven't, Claude.
20 years.
You forget you ain't been in it for 5
years on the
years.
trot. We've competed. We were qualified.
Ronaldo come off.
No
Ronaldo's
one's got a better record than that.
and Kitty
Yeah,
out.
Well,
what? Milner's got a captaincy, isn't it?
our first year was 1999.
Yeah, so
1999.
and we're now.
No,
You never
Claude, I
done
can just
20
say
years
one
on the
thing
trot,
to
did
you,
you?
and I know it. And
Did you do 20 years on the
Let me
trot?
say to you two words to say to you, Claude, and I know it's going to affect your psyche. No, mate, but you've done well in those 20 years, didn't you? Right, so let's talk about 2 words, Claude, to affect your psyche. I'm going to say it now, mate. Wayne Bridge.
Oh, stop
Wayne
Stop
Bridge.
it. Stop it. No need for that.
I just want to watch him now. Look, I can see him moving. Look, his head's going. He's now starting to rock. He's rocking. He's thinking,
Thanks, right?
why did we lose? We beat them 3-0. 3 times we beat you that season.
Yeah, but look at this season. Man United have thrashed you 3 times, and then you went and beat them in the semi-final. It happens in football. Man City have thrashed us, and we've got home and away, and we've got to beat them in the semi-final. It happens.
And we gave them a football lesson, didn't we, on Saturday? We gave Man City a football lesson Saturday.
We did, mate. I'm very impressed. I'm very impressed, mate. Very impressed with you, actually. I really was, yeah. I'm not taking the piss. I thought you were good for that win as well. I'm on. I missed a few chances, didn't I? They were woeful.
Glad it was Arteta that was the manager and not Emery. Emery didn't win under. We didn't.
I think Emery would have done it. We would have beaten them under Emery as well. On
No. We
Next
had
goal.
won a game under Emery against Man City.
Next goal in this game is massive.
I
No,
don't
but that particular.
Do you know the next goal in this game is massive?
Henry would have
Yeah,
beat
so-
You're right, Tony. You're right there, mate. You're right, mate.
What's
It's
that?
true, isn't it? Because if we get a goal now, I think it'll
Yeah.
be 4-4.
Because it's still what? Still basically
What's that?
25 minutes with injury time still. So you're right. Whoever gets the next goal is definitely.
Yeah.
I've got to say, Van Dijk is playing shit at the moment, isn't he? What's happened to him?
No, I think what's happening with Man United is
Agent
it's tiredness, isn't it?
Agent Dwight.
Sophie,
Agent
Sophie,
Dykes,
in the
mate.
chat. Sophie, yeah, dry treatments in the
Well,
chat. Sophie.
Hello,
Do
Sophie. Hello.
do you guys think we will get top 4 still?
What happened, Sophie, today? What happened?
100%.
I want to know what happened.
100%.
Of course they will.
100% they get top four.
I think they'll beat Leicester. I think they'll beat them.
Yeah.
That's the sort of game they'll win.
Cool.
you
Who
know.
they got? They've got Leicester, haven't they? Have they got Leicester
Yeah, but the
United?
thing is that they've got
Yeah.
they got cut.
It's going to be an hard game. It's going to be an hard game. I'm telling you.
Errors.
That ain't a full conclusion.
Yeah, it's just goal
Leicester
difference.
got half their team missing, haven't they?
They have, but it's been a funny old time since we come back from this virus with games.
Yeah.
I don't think any team has been outstanding, to be honest.
It's been a funny old time for me as well, I think. Games.
I just,
Yeah,
just
but yeah. You know what's happened, right? Is that you're going to get funny results
I just hope that.
as well.
I
Kel?
hope
Reason why you're gonna
that
get- Kel,
I wonder if Ty will jump in in my grave as quickly as he jumped in my seat the other day.
Sorry, Ken, what were you going to say, mate?
Yeah, but you know, next season, like
Controversial.
a quick turnaround. There's not going to be much rest because you know what's happening. You know they want the Euros to be on time next year.
Yeah.
So you're still going to see a lot of dodgy results because you're going to see, like, for the next 2 years, you're going to see a very compressed football program, like with the Euros and the next year the World Cup. Plus, you've got the women's competitions sandwiched in. You've got the League of Nations. A lot of players are going to be playing a lot of football, so you're going to see some dodgy results in the next few years. Tell.
Yeah.
Like,
No, I do agree with that. I do agree with that, Ken. But at the end of the day, you know what I mean? You still got, look, you're going to have Chelsea. That's going to be great next season. Let's be honest, with the players they're buying, they're going to be good. It all depends.
I think we're going to spend about. I'm hearing that we're going to spend 200 million in the summer. This is what I've heard. Apparently,
Oh, what a bad ball!
I've heard this because apparently Kroenke has been threatened by the We Care the group, who have threatened him, and he's now bowing to the pressure of the We Care.
Hello, Jason from Melbourne.
Yeah, Jason. We've got Jason. He says, shout out to Claude, Terry, Tony, and Kenny from Melbourne, Australia.
When the We Care the group get going, mate, they're a frightening lot, mate. You don't want to mess with them.
Bit like Citizen Smith, innit?
Are you joking? Are you joking?
Hey?
Claude, are you joking about that?
What, £200 million?
Is that all bollocks what you're coming out with there or what?
What's that?
You're spending 200 million.
Yeah, no, that's happening because We Care DU have put the pressure on. And when they put the pressure on, there's no messing about. He's got to spend.
Is that because the flag's coming out?
That group is you don't mess with that group. Not with the people that are behind it. Oh, dear, mate, dear.
What group exactly? You have to indicate me, guys, because you're talking an Arsenal thing here. What group is this, Kenny? Please, can you explain?
Arsenal organisation.
No, I think what it is that you know what's happened is that they have a We Care DU movement, and basically it's all to
right
about getting some dialogue with Kroenke. And I think what it is that last year they sent them a letter, and Josh Kroenke acknowledged it. And I think yesterday they had a banner basically to back Arteta, Kroenke out. So it's
true.
Come on!
And Chelsea could
He's going there.
back to
Shoot!
goal.
No!
Oh my God!
4-3.
4-3. Pulisic.
What, are you serious? Come on, Chelsea. Come on. That's what I'm talking about, Claude.
What a great goal.
And by the way, we ain't playing no team that's...
Abraham.
Claude, by the way, this is a Liverpool that won't give us nothing, mate.
Comedy goal. Pulisic to the half volley, 4-3.
Van Dijk, look at him. Look, he's
going to get through here.
This is a fix, I think. This is a fix.
Oh, what a goal. What a beautiful goal. Come on. Oh, it would be, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
But do you know what it'd be? You know what it'd be?
The seat you vacated, mate. With
no, you know what it'd be? It'd be Liverpool's already won the league. They're already on the beach. You know, them players out there, they're already retired the league and all that.
Well,
there's more goals coming out. Rocking.
What?
This reminds me of Arsenal Newcastle.
Listen.
At St James's
Listen,
Park.
we'll get something here, mate. I'm telling you.
You know, if,
what
you know what? If you get a draw, you're already in the Champions League. You know that, don't you?
No, we're not. We're not.
You are.
We can't
Yes,
beat them. No, we can't. No, because we'd only be two.
They are in it. They are in it.
Because they've got to play each other. One's got to drop points.
No, it doesn't know. If they get a draw,
it's all going to start now. It's all going to start now.
Oh, look, yeah. You're right.
We're going to get battered by Chelsea.
Yeah.
Battered by Chelsea now. We're going to be, you know what I mean? Look at the way they're coming back. Blah, blah.
There you go.
That's it. You know, we're never win, blah, 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 but all that rubbish. You know, it's all going to start now.
I can't believe the way Liverpool are playing there.
Well, I ain't being
I
funny.
can't believe.
Well, hold on. Look at the way they played against you. Come on.
Sure.
Listen, our boys are going to have extra yard now. Come on, boys.
Tone, I think your headphones or something is making a noise crackle, mate.
No, it looks like that's Ken.
Yeah, but thing is,
Is it? Sorry, guys.
I think it might be you, Ken, then.
It's not me. I'm not crackpot.
No, you know what it is, guys.
Crackle and pop.
Sarah and Mane, it's like Salah's had so many chances. He's not being clinical enough.
What's coming in for Chelsea? Oh,
cross.
Imagine we win this 5-4, Claude.
You know Chelsea have had shots and goal.
You can't let them win.
There you go. And let's have it right. They're 30 goals.
Would you really want to spoil the chat there?
Shut up, mate. I fucking hate them. I fucking hate them, mate. You don't understand it, mate. Vermin, they are. Yeah, vermin.
Why is there so much hate?
There we go.
Arnold's coming off. Well, that's
it is, mate.
Is it about the Champions League meetings when they were playing? Is that you, Kenny, with that? Who is it?
And also, there's a
Kenny, go drop out and come back in.
They blamed us for a few things down the years, Claude, as well, yeah, which hasn't gone down too well.
Sorry about it. I was just charging the phone.
Oh, that's all right. It's stopped now.
Don't worry,
What was that then? What was it?
Yeah.
Dan said he was eating Rice Krispies.
Liverpool throwing, Tony.
I'm surprised your ring tune ain't Never Walk Alone, Ken.
Hey, so Tony, right? Tony, I've been dying to ask
Ferry
you
across the Mersey.
Recently. What is it? Yeah, but Tony, what is the rivalry between you and Liverpool? What's the beef? What's the beef? That's what I mean.
Chelsea got the point here. There's 5 against 4.
Oh, look at this.
Come on. Oh, he's left it too long. No, we've still got it. No.
It's left it. No, it's gone behind him now.
No, he's gone back now.
No, it's gone behind Liverpool.
He left it too long.
Yeah, so Tony, what is the beef though? What is the beef between you and Liverpool?
It's the ghost goal, isn't it? That's what it's.
It goes back a long way. Well,
No, I think that's further than
obviously
that.
most people refer. Yeah, you know,
Rudiger.
Does it go back to the 70s?
I'm behind you. No, it goes. They blamed us, right, for Heysel as well. You know that.
For Heysel, yeah. That's
Oh,
right, yeah.
They blamed us, yeah. Well,
God comes in. Oh, Liverpool, get it clear.
How could you
Yeah,
be
that's right.
responsible for Heysel? How can you be
because
responsible
Grobler was
for
saying,
Heysel?
yeah, but yeah, I've heard the same stories. Grobler was saying that it was Liverpool.
Chamberlain's coming on here, boys. Chamberlain's coming on for Salah.
Yeah, well, Salah deserves to go. Salah's a part of the problem.
Also, they reckon they also reckon, don't they, that they found these Chelsea headhunters, like cards, calling cards and shit like that, you know, on the terracing and all that. And then they blamed us for disrespecting their memorial, which was absolute shocking shit, because I remember that day. But I mean, there's been lots of stuff, yeah. Every time we play there, it's tenser than. The worst one was the Slippy G when we come out. It was they completely lost it, don't they? Completely. They come really unstuck as well, because we had about 600 Glasgow Rangers there as well.
Yeah, but, you and Glasgow Rangers over the years have always had some sort of like little partnership affinity, haven't you?
Yeah, all the northeast and northwest games, they're always at those games. We got a Newcastle, there'll be a couple of hundred boys from Glasgow there. And
the worldwide by Aspilicueta.
Come on, boys.
Yeah. We're just into the.
Come on, man. So a draw is good enough to go through.
What?
Yeah, of course it is, because a draw's good enough for Chelsea, because they'll be a point. They'll be a point ahead of Leicester and Man United.
Yeah, and one of them got.
That's all. It's not. Can't be.
Yes, it.
No, but then if we lose to Wolves and they draw, then they go through.
At the end of the day, a draw's no good for any of them.
Enough.
A draw ain't no good for Man U, Chelsea.
Because it kind of Chelsea.
What?
Yeah,
at the moment,
Man
United are on 3 points. They're winning.
Leicester are a point behind Chelsea, aren't they?
Man United are on 63 points. Chelsea are on 63 points, and Leicester are on 62 points.
Yeah.
As it stands at this precise moment.
So basically, I think a Chelsea defeat's good for both Leicester and Man United.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. So
Hudson-Odoi.
If Chelsea did lose to Wolves, at the moment, if Chelsea did lose to Wolves and drew with Man U, Leicester and Man U would go through.
And they could even play out a draw if they know they're losing as well.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I said, Claude. Yeah. Germany versus Austria, all over.
982, mate?
Yeah, man. I was.
There's got to be a few games that.
What was I? I think so. 17.
Probably a lot of dead games, but there's quite a few.
Yeah, there is, man.
You know what I think? I think the players are playing. Are thriving at Oxlade Champions League, and got good save. Great save by great goalkeeping by Kepa.
And they want to get rid of him, don't they?
He's not that great.
You expect
Black.
Oh, that's a foul. That's a horrible foul by Fabinho. That's deserves.
What do you mean he's not great? He's the number one keeper in Spain, isn't he now?
I don't know. Him and De Gea are basically him and De Gea are basically don't want that jersey.
Yeah.
Oh, who's the number one at the moment in Spain?
Yeah.
I think it's Kepa at the moment, but it varies, isn't it?
What country's Oblak?
No, they switch them, don't they?
What country's Oblak?
Yeah, you know, MD Muller H. Yeah, Chelsea do produce better boys because like they get the best boys in London as opposed to Arsenal. So you're right.
Hold on, what country's Oblak?
He's Slovakian, isn't he? Is he Slovakian?
Right.
Slovakian, Hungarian. I don't fucking know.
I think it's Slovakian.
Slovenia. Slovenia.
Slovenia.
He's a fucking
Yeah,
sorry.
Slovenia.
He's a good
Yeah, but
keeper.
they want 110 million pounds from Atletico. Atletico want that. Mind you, Chelsea would pay that for a goalkeeper, won't they?
Yeah, they won't
110
be
million
able
pounds.
to, not under financial
Or
fair
Abramovich.
play.
No. Let's not talk about the
rubbish,
financial play. That is that the shit now. I don't want to hear no one talk about that shit no more.
I don't think he should have existed in the first place.
That's a foul, weird.
I think clubs should be entitled to spend what they fucking well want.
Yeah, but
how can you
Michel,
tell a business how much they can spend?
Yeah, because simple reason is that a lot of football clubs are going into debt.
No.
You're saying, but
Let's be honest, Kenny. There's a lot of teams that go into debt. A lot of clubs go into debt, and there's a lot of clubs that have gone out of liquidation, and because they've got no support from them. So that means absolutely nothing. This FFP. They should. There's teams that should have been saved.
It should not have even been put there in the first place.
Yeah, all right. All right. Let me say something.
Hold up, Chelsea comes in. Oh.
Let me tell you something about financial fair. All right, let me tell you something about financial fair play, right? And two things I want to talk about financial fair play. Financial fair play is brought in by Michel Platini, right? In order to stop the spread of it, stop the English clubs.
Oh,
yeah, 5-3 Liverpool.
Oxlade Chamberlain.
5-3.
5-3 Liverpool.
Yeah. Financial fair play was brought in to stop the spread, to stop English clubs' domination in Europe. And let's talk about financial fair play. When Man City, 8 Premiership clubs wrote to UEFA and the Premiership to tell UEFA to uphold Man City's banks. So it's English clubs that are very much in favour of FFP. Arsenal, one of them, yeah. And Man United, Spurs, Leicester, Chelsea, your club, Tony. So they're very much in favour of that.
We're the only one that seems to adhere to it, Kenny.
No,
so Chelsea,
what I'm trying to say, Kenny,
Chelsea do it as well.
Will you listen to me?
No, we did it. We did.
Listen to me, Kenny. Tesco's would not tell Sainsbury's how much they can spend, would they?
Of course not.
How much they would invest in, would they? So what as a football club? Why can someone tell a football club they can spend? They can't spend any money. It's bullshit. It's absolute rubbish.
But it was to stop financial doping. It was basically to stop Man City. Man City.
What about the financial doping when Man United when Liverpool years ago were having it's always been the ones with the most money. It's always been but it was brought in to stop the English clubs. If you remember, between 2005 and 2012. There was an English club domination of European competition. Tony would agree with that, and that's why Michel Platini, who was head of UEFA, brought that in.
Well,
you know what makes me sick, and it goes in our fan base, right?
And also, Kenny.
No, what gets on my nerves? What gets on my nerves?
There was a massive controversy.
What's that?
No, go on.
What gets on my nerves more than anything? Now, what gets on my nerves? Our fan base, yeah, they go on about, they shouldn't be allowed to do this and spend all this money. Yeah, then the next minute they want Kroenke to spend money. So get it right. You know what I'm saying? I don't get it. I don't understand that. At the end of the day, every club, if they want to spend money, they spend it, and no one's entitled to tell Chelsea, Man City, or any other club that they can't spend what they want.
Trouble is, Claude, Premiership clubs were the ones who were trying to get Man City's ban upheld. And they were the ones who were talking about Man City, who were having a problem with Man City's financial doping. The fact of the matter is, in football, a lot of the traditional big clubs have got a conspiracy against Man City because they think they got an unfair financial advantage over other clubs, and they try to stop them off.
Well, they have.
But then Chelsea can't complain against
way. That's the
Chelsea
truth.
can't complain against Man City. In fact, Chelsea's ban should never have been there in the first place as well. Chelsea can't complain against Man City because Chelsea were doing it as well a few years back. So hold on a minute. You can't say Man City were doing it.
No,
Chelsea were doing it.
Not as blatant as that.
Hey?
Not as blatant as that. No, we weren't. We weren't sponsoring ourselves. We weren't sponsoring ourselves.
It was it's Abramovich.
We weren't sponsoring ourselves.
It was Abramovich that made the prices go up by paying these stupid fucking fees, and that's when the whole market exploded.
Well,
when he's paying fucking all that money for who was it? The first one, Duff. How much did they pay for? Can't
just say something? This is paid a lot of money for him. But can I just say something, Claude? It's nonsense, right? We talk about the great Liverpool team in the 1980s, yeah? The reason why they were great is because they had the prop and they had Littlewood's pools behind them.
Exactly.
Vernon Pools. Not remember that Everton Liverpool dominating that
I'm not complaining about that.
All right, yeah.
Right. AC Milan when they won the European.
Yeah. Juventus event.
Yeah. Well, what do we think? Blackburn Rovers when they won the Premier League.
Yeah, I know.
AC Milan, right? They won the three European Cups in a spin in 5 years or something, and that team was bankrolled by Berlusconi. Look at Blackburn Rovers. Look at Leeds. I mean, they went a bit over the top. That's why they ended up on a free fall. But Blackburn Rovers did it with money. Man United did it with money.
In fact,
because they had the cream of the crop, and they were buying the best youth players around the world.
Italy was the biggest.
I think you got a super chat, lads.
Yeah, I've got a super chat. Stephen, he says, we weren't in favour of FFP. We complained that Man City weren't sticking to the rules and we had to. It's now dead because you can't be punished for it. Now, Man City's never a big club, have to cheat to win trophies. Well, look, it's not just Man City. You've got...
the thing about Man City...
I'll reply to that, Terry. We should have done exactly what they've done.
Exactly
the same.
Yep.
We sat back because of Wenger and that Gazidis. Sat back, played by all the rule while the other teams were taking the fucking piss. And we sat back, we can't be doing that. Well, it's
only our own fault, Claude. It's our own fault.
Yeah, exactly.
It's our own fault for not doing it. It's as simple as that.
Because Wenger put it into the border. It's not right, and all that.
You know why he done that?
That's Wenger's fault.
He was worrying about his job after Arsenal. Where is he now? UEFA.
He's too much into it. And you know why Wenger didn't get a lot of agents joining? Because he grasped one of the agents up. That's why a lot of agents wouldn't deal with Wenger as well. Because he grasped one of them up.
Well, there you go. That's what I mean. It should be after what's happened with Man City. I mean, let's be honest, PSG have never ever adhered to it. They couldn't give two shits about the FFP. They go out, they want to win things. They're an ambitious club, and they go out and they get who they want when they want. And exactly how I want us to be. It's exactly the same. If you're only going to get a £10 million fine, then sod all that shit. Let's go out and do it. The simple news
but the original punishment was a 2-year ban from Euro.
But that's gone.
Competition.
That's gone now.
I hear you. Yeah, and you're right. I hear you, and it definitely has gone. But the fact of the matter is that the reason why it went is because they went to arbitration and it said that Man City were banned because they weren't forthcoming with their paperwork. And then get it on time. So what was in that paperwork that
if you listen to what Andy was saying from Man City TV, that's what I'm saying to you. He was basically saying that they wanted to, but UEFA wanted to come in and just do it all themselves, basically. So once they started getting all biffy and biffy like that, Man City said, well, you just do what you need to do, and then we'll fight you in the bin afterwards because we've done nothing wrong. And then what UEFA done basically was that they said that they were doing something wrong, they banned them, and then they punished them. UEFA done that without it all going to court, and that's why it's all done. It's like
is it me, boys? Is it me, right? Is it me, or our team starting to suss the way Liverpool play now?
Oh my God, what was Chelsea doing there? Oh,
no, it was cool.
People are starting to suss the way. I don't think they won't have it all their own way next season, Liverpool. I'll tell you that now because I think teams are starting to suss them out a bit now.
But that's why they've got to go and buy a creative midfielder like Thiago and Cantala because they're going to struggle to break teams down. They'll be absolute form shot to fight.
It's not so much breaking teams down. They give it some really incredible chances to teams as well now, where. Teams are sussed it out a bit, I think.
Yeah, but they've already won the league, though. Are they going to be this generous when they're actually chasing the league?
Well, no, but yeah, well, maybe not. But I'm just saying, I don't think they'll run away with it next season.
Super chat here from Stephen. He said, "Yes, Claude, agree. No excuses for us to spend there."
Yeah.
Salman, how you doing, mate? There's, sorry, I'm late.
Yeah,
I want
Stephen.
£200 million
Stephen,
spent
when I-
this summer. I want Concrete to get 200 million.
Stephen,
So what is? Wait,
can I just say, Stephen, little message to Stephen, yeah?
Yeah.
Stephen, I see your message, mate, on my thing, and I think I've just accepted you as a friend, yeah? I think so. So just send me whatever you want me to do, and I'll put it up for you, buddy, on Chelsea SW6. There's 95,000 people on that. You can spread it on that.
Also, can we put it on our thing as well?
Yeah. Stephen, I've got your message, mate, so I will be messaging you tomorrow, mate.
Make sure that goes up as well, yeah.
Yeah. Avi said, Claude, Terry, thoughts on Chelsea this season? Go on, Claude.
I literally just said it.
What's that?
Avi said, what's your thoughts on Chelsea this season?
I think Chelsea done really well considering they've got a young squad, a young manager that's just come in. They lost a key player in Hazard in the summer, so they've had to adjust. I think they've done really well. I think he's done more than well. I think to be even in contention for top four, he's done really well for that. So yeah, as for Arsenal, well, it was a mess at the start. It's not really got any that much better. We've got a cup final to look forward to, but a lot of work needs to be done in the summer.
Yeah. For me, I think Chelsea, since Lampard's come in, he's been absolutely a breath of fresh air. I love Lampard. I think, that's the way to go. A young manager for me.
Did get a lot of his goals through deflections, though, I must admit.
Tony, don't have that, mate. Don't have that tone.
No,
Aye.
he had a lot of penalties in his career, didn't he? That's why he got so many goals and deflections.
That looks like it's going to be it. 30 seconds to go.
I'm sure 40 or 50 goals of his were deflections.
Hey, but Claude, I saw a stat yesterday. Claude, I saw a stat yesterday when Lampard, in the 2004-2005 season, he got 18 assists. Is that true, Tone?
Do you know
Sorry, mate.
Mesut Ozil?
Sorry, what was you saying, buddy?
Is it true that in 2004-2005 season, Lampard got 18 assists?
There you go, everyone. It's full time. Chelsea 3, Liverpool 5.
Yeah. Did you know?
I'll have to look up, Ken.
Do you know a few seasons back, Ken?
Yeah.
Right, Mesut Ozil was the top assist in the Premier League with a record assist. Did you know? Up until now, he's got the record amount of assists in one season. Did you know that?
No, Thierry Henry's got it. The reason why I didn't know because Thierry Henry still got it.
But Mesut Ozil's after him.
You know,
18.
Yeah.
Ozil plays well against us, you know. Maybe he could be your talisman in the final.
But I don't know what
Ozil
season
always
it was.
plays well
A few
against us.
seasons back, he got the record assist for the season.
Oh, right.
Salman has said, Terry, ask Claude
Ozil.
who thinks Arsenal can win the FA Cup.
Yeah, of course, it's going to be. It could go either way. It's not much in it between the two teams on the day. It could go either way. I mean, I think
if you're honest, we're a better team than you. We've got better players.
We've got a good chance.
No, but you say that,
hey, guys.
You
guys,
say that, Tony, over the two games,
we have got
better team.
We're better.
Yeah. Oh, I've got some revelations for you. I've got some revelations. Sorry,
but anything can happen on the day.
Every game is live on Sky. Every game is live on Sky.
You're not on our level.
Every game,
Not on our level.
Every game is live on Sky. You're right, Ken. Every game.
Except for two on BT Sport. Except for 2 on BT Sports. 2 on BT Sport and all the rest are on Sky.
Yeah, Sky Sports
game is live.
And pick.
Well, we're going to do a soccer. We're going to go all through the games on.
Yeah, we're going to do like Soccer Saturday. So we're going to have a few of us on here, and we're all going to be watching different games, and we'll keep it updated. So that'd be us on Saturday.
Can I just say,
Sunday, sorry. Sunday.
You're doing your very, very best to keep her up, aren't you?
Sorry.
Fill her up.
Don't remind me. Don't remind me. That is depressing.
No, I'm just saying. I mean, no, but what I'm saying is, if you beat Watford, it's almost like you're the reason why Villa will stay up. Full stop.
You know
to
what?
lose to them.
I think we've got.
You know what I'm saying? And then give them.
We've got some sort of contract talks in with Grealish and maybe McGinn. You never know. Saying if we keep you up, you know what I mean, and you give us them players for a little bit cheaper. Do you know what I mean? That's what it might be.
I wouldn't be surprised if, like Chelsea,
If you was a Watford supporter, you'd be.
Hey guys,
maybe
guys,
Agent Louise has been on the phone with John Terry.
Claude, can I just say something? Sorry to cut in. I'm gonna have to go now because I've got work tomorrow. Good night. Sleep. I just want to say that it's an honour to be asked to do the show. Terry, I'm so sorry about yesterday.
That's
Tony,
right, mate.
We can understand that when people are under the thumb. You can't understand.
I know. Tony as well. Tony, I'm sure me and you've got a lot to talk about football and politics. Until the next time, Tony.
Well, you both agree on the same
politics, mate.
Kenny.
I'm a lefty. I'm a lefty.
Tony's a lefty as well.
Kenny, let me just say, Kenny.
No, it's the right wing.
So. Do you know? Can I just say something? Shut up, Kenny. Don't give me all the right wing points. Right, Kenny.
What's
this
up,
is the funny thing about it, right?
Say so. It's
terrible right wing, Kenny. What's a low blow? That's a low blow.
Sorry about that. So I'm left wing. I don't care. I don't care if you call me left wing. I'm proud of it.
Right, listen,
left wing.
Listen, Kenny.
No, you're far left, mate. You're radical. You're a Marxist, Ken.
Oh, get me off here. Get me off this stream.
I want to say something very quickly. No, I want to say something, Kenny, which is very true. Hear me out on this, mate. And then taking the piss. Me and you're from the left, I'm from the right. But the funny thing is, we can talk, can't we, mate, for hours?
Exactly.
And we respect one else's opinion.
100%. You know what? I love talking to because for reason is that I think what's happened. We agree that the establishment like this sort of left and right divides in terms of politically, because what's happened is they don't want a consensus of opinion at all. Do you agree with me on that, Terry?
Yeah.
No, they want us to battle against
you on.
They want left.
Are we staying for the trophy presentation? Or?
I'm just going to say it quickly. I want to say something after quickly, but I just want to answer Kenny. The reason why I love
I'd rather pat my own piss.
Kenny is totally different opinions to what I've got in football and in politics and everything else. But
and COVID-19.
But like you just said, at the end of the day, they're just opinions. You know what I mean? After that, we can squash all of that and we can pick our pints up and we can have a drink as mates. And that's how it should be, Ken.
100%. I like that. And that's how it should be.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know,
Kenny is a lefty. Kenny is a lefty. Right, Kenny's a lefty, right? And I'm a patriot. And that's about what you can say, isn't it, Ken? I'm a bit of a patriot.
Yeah,
he's a lefty.
100%,
but me and him can talk for hours and have respect for one another. Correct, Ken?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I know. I told him. I look at me whenever you phone. It's normally about an hour to an hour and a half when we're on the phone. So yeah, we could definitely have a chat about it. Although I was on the phone to Claude for 2 hours today. I was on the phone to you for 2 hours, Claude.
2 hours it was 2 hours, wasn't it?
Yeah. I'll see you guys later.
Kenny, 2 seconds before you go, I just want to say, I big you up, mate. I big you up for what you've done on that day. What happened with Claude, right? Because I haven't seen you, I haven't spoken to you since. I've been trying to get you on, and obviously you're on now, right? I just want to say, big yourself up because what you done that day was unbelievable, mate. Having Claude back, you was. You know what I mean? Very vocal on all the social medias, and you put your neck on the line as well, you know, to back Claude up. And that is what I mean by friendship. Do you know what I mean? And I just want to say,
it was
Penny.
Thanks a lot, Tev. Yeah. Thanks a lot, Tev, for saying it. But Dave, it was a very easy decision to do. I know the truth, and everyone in there knows the truth on what happened. And we just have to leave it at that. we can only do our best, but we know that as long as we know the truth,
Exactly.
we're going to stick together. Anyway, I've got to love you lot and leave you. Claude is a good
Take care,
man.
mate. Take care, bro.
Call him a mate. Take it, bye.
Take care, bro.
That one, Kenny, mate.
Geezer, flat Earth.
Hey?
Flat Earth.
What are you on about now?
Right, let's have a
Flat Earth.
let me I'll tell you what I'm gonna do here. Let me get the tables up so we can see it.
Oh, listen, I'd rather pat my own piss, mate, and watch them lift out.
Oh, come on, time.
Just saying, boys.
They
I
deservedly won
I
this
can't
thing.
do it, Claude.
What, you staying on or you
I'm
going?
having it, Claude. The Asterisk winners.
Are you staying on or going?
I'm lifting up the Asterisk Cup. I'm not. The cup, eh? What?
I said, what?
It's not the
I might have to go, actually. I don't think I can face it.
Oh, thanks, mate. I appreciate that.
Have you got, like, remember what the butler, Claude, do you remember what the butler saw on the pier? It's like what the butler saw.
Appreciate that. Really appreciate that.
That's what I mean. I don't want to look, Claude. Fine, mate.
Right, this is the table. Look, this is the table, boys. We've got Liverpool that obviously has won the league. Man City is definitely going to be in second. Right, Man United are in third place at the moment, and they're on 6.
Raise a glass to the champions. I'm going to raise a glass to the champions. Yeah,
You're
I'm
going
going
to
raise a glass.
I'd like to raise a glass, but unfortunately, everyone knows I've got to work after, so I'm going to raise my flask instead. Is that okay?
All right.
Stephen said, keep the chat. I've just greeted you, Tony.
I'm going to have a dump.
You going, Tone?
Yeah, I can't face this, boys. Fuck them. You know what I mean? I ain't watching them. No offence. I hate them. Well done, Liverpool. And
we're still showing out over the.
no.
I'll give you a call, Tone. I'll give you a call, and we're still showing out.
Okay,
we're still showing out maybe Sunday and maybe the break final. We'll see. Yeah.
Yeah, the FA Cup. But what I can't do though is listen to you watching the FA Cup, mate. No offence, I love you, but you've got to be able to watch the game, haven't you? Because I'm 2 minutes behind you all the time.
You're taking the piss out. You're taking the piss out of the way I say things. I'm only joking, Tony. I'm only joking.
Voice,
well, not being funny, Tony. All you've got to do, Tony, is put BBC One on.
Well, maybe I don't want to do that, Claude.
Well, if you want
maybe I want to watch
it
via stream. You know, just saying.
Well, can't you use your telly in your house then?
I'm just saying, Claude.
I don't get it. You complain you're behind on the stream and you can't even use your TV.
Oh, I'm behind, mate.
Okay.
I'm right behind the goal, mate. I am. I'm right behind the goal, son. But
well, you could,
listen.
You could join. You could go and join AFTV at Wembley, couldn't you?
Well, that's right. I'm probably on the invited guest list, obviously, especially after the last stream we've done. I'll probably be invited. No, I find that quite incredulous. That how do they get an invite, a special invite? How did anyone get an invite to Wembley? How fucking outrageous is that? And is it selected guests of AFTV that go there, or what? And do all the fan channels get to go, or is it just selected guests? Or
I think Chelsea got.
What is it? How does it work?
They've got a different venue. I think they've got a different venue, Chelsea. I think Blues TV are doing it at another place in Wembley, I think, or something. I don't know.
Okay.
With presented by Sophie Rose and Louis. Was it Louis? Louis? Forgot his surname.
Hamilton.
Actually, Lewis Hamilton's a gooner.
Well, that sums it right up. On that note, I'm leaving, boys.
Thanks for coming on, mate. Really
on that note, I'm seriously leaving.
Really appreciate it, Tony. And like I said, I'll give you a bell.
Lovely. Love it as always.
Cheers,
lovely
Joe.
Terry,
Cheers,
lovely
Toad.
Claude.
Thanks for coming
Love you
on.
loads, boys, and
Good luck Saturday. I think
well
Chelsea
done.
deserve to be in the Champions League. I do
Thank
actually
you.
believe they deserve to be in it. So good luck Sunday, mate. All right.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. Take care,
Thank
mate.
you. So that,
Take
guys.
So that one, mate.
Muchas gracias. Bye-bye.
Bye, mate. Bye.
Muchas gracias. Yes. Muchas gracias. Ciao, 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 Tom. Ciao.
Right, yeah. So we've got Liverpool. Right. We've got Liverpool at the top. Claude, Man City second, Man United third, Chelsea fourth, Leicester fifth, with 1 point in it. And Wolves, obviously, Wolves 59 points, so they're 3 points behind.
So Wolves have got 50 what?
59.
See, because what you could be seventh place might not come into it, because if Arsenal win it, the FA Cup, it could go down to sixth, because it could be a battle between Spurs and Wolves for the last spot.
Yeah.
Do you know? I was told that if we get seventh, right? I mean, if Spurs get seventh and we win the FA Cup, then that seventh place, which is supposed to qualify, we will knock them out. So, what a double incentive! We can only win the FA Cup, but we could knock Spurs out of Europe completely. But it all depends whether they finish. I mean, I don't know. How many points have Spurs got now?
Spurs are on 58.
Yeah, but I think they'll probably finish above Wolves, because I think Chelsea will beat Wolves, won't they? So, and they've got to play Palace. So I think they'll beat Palace, yeah.
Palace haven't won in 6 games. Well, in the last 6 games, according to Sky Sports.
Exactly, yeah. So I think Spurs will get that 6th spot, you know.
Yeah.
But Monday, there's Burnley and Sheffield United still got a chance of that top 7, haven't they? Well, no, they haven't, no.
No. It's only Tottenham and Wolves now. That's it. And that's it. And then obviously it's out of Arsenal, Burnley, and Sheffield United, who will finish in 8th.
Oh, great. Oh, dear. 8th place. What a season, eh? What a season.
8th place. Exactly. What a season. What's
happening with this trophy? Are they coming out with it or not? Or are they going to drag this on all night?
I don't know. I thought bloody they're supposed to be coming on. I'm going to have to shoot off in a minute because I've got work. So I thought it was going to be straight after the game.
What time is it now?
Nearly half 10, 25 past 10. Let's see if it comes on after the break. If it don't come on after the break, I'm going to have to shoot. But what we got here?
Don't worry. I can keep the people happy.
Kieran Gibbs is back in the Premiership. Is he? Who with?
Yeah, West Brom, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
So they must have gone up tonight.
Trophy lift is at 10:30. Terry. All right, that's fine. That's not a problem. We're all right then. Ryan says 10:30 is the presentation. Daniel says it's coming less. Tahi, how you doing, mate? He says, hey, Terry, I hope you're well, mate. What we got? Bruv, no, like Bender said, would you take the core, guys? I think he's been a shining light in a very poor season for Watford. We could get him cheap if they're relegated.
Who?
Decora.
Yeah, good player. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's a good. It depends what sort of price they're asking for. He's definitely good enough to play for us. I know that. Yeah, good player.
I mean, obviously, there's going to be a few good players, really. I mean, if Vida go down, you've got obviously McGinn, you've got Grealish, you've got
it's two from 3 in it. It's going to be 2 from 3 in it that go down, isn't it? Yeah. Villa have got the advice. I think Villa will go. I mean, Villa will stay up because they've got a goal advantage at the moment. So if they lose by one, even if they both lose, Villa have still got to lose by more than a goal, more than Watford. No, actually, they've got to lose by 2 because they've scored more goals. So they've got to lose by 2 goals more than what. And us, to be honest with you, Arsenal will be up for final game. interesting because anything can happen. It's just incredible finish to the season. Arsenal will definitely want to play well because it's the one before the cup final in it as well. And I've noticed Arsenal always the last home game or the last game they play, they always seem to win. Always seem to do well in it. They've got a good record. Last games of the season.
No, I mean, for me, it's a nothing game. If I'm being honest, if I'm being totally honest, it means nothing.
It ain't really because we have a duty. We have a duty to bloody perform.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I mean, we have a duty, but we have a duty to protect our players for the FA Cup final because if any of them get injured in that game, then I'm going to be annoyed.
Terry, you can get injured in training. Look at Martinez.
No, hello.
I'm still alive.
I totally agree with what you're saying, but I'm just saying, if like a player, let's be honest, Watford are going to go in 100%. We're going to go in half-hearted, in these tackles, and then one player just missed a tackle and could really seriously injure one of our players, and I don't want to see that, especially if it's like on one of our main players. Personally, I don't think we've lost Claude for a second. Ollie B says up Claude and Terry. Hello, mate. Hope you're well. Yazza says Terry will do be on Saturday stream. No, he'll be on Sunday stream, Yazza, because that was my mistake. Sunday, all the games are on. So, yeah, he'll be on then. Ryan says the table will end up as it is. Maybe, mate, maybe. Jake says, I pray Leicester get top four in front of United. Have to wait and see, Jake. Bruv, no, like Bender says, the Watford owners deserve to be relegated after sacking Garcia after he took them to the FA Cup final. Yeah, you could say that, mate. You could say that. Yeah, I don't know if you heard me there, Claude. I was just saying, you know what I mean? Obviously, Watford are going to go in 100% on tackles. And obviously, I don't think we're going to be that bothered, which could then obviously injure one of our players. That's the only thing. You know what I mean? I know we've got a duty to go out there and play, but let's be honest, Liverpool ain't, apart from tonight, ain't really been on top form, or we always say that they've been at the beach because they've got nothing to play for. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you're saying, Terry, but as I say, you can... I don't know. It's just that I wish are they coming out now or not to do this?
I think I'm just coming up to our pass now. They've got the lights on, so they should be coming out. Stuff members only stream that will be coming next week without a shadow of a doubt, mate. Next week,
100%.
That will be coming out next week. We'll be doing a question and answer one. We'll be getting some.
Unfortunately, a lot of things have happened this week that unfortunately couldn't be helped. But next week, definitely.
Ryan says, "What's your prediction?"
It will be next season because there's no football next week, is there?
No, exactly. So it'd be the build up. It'd be the build up to the FA Cup all next week and members only stream. So if you'd like to become a member of our YouTube channel, hold up, no, that's the wrong one. I will get it up now. If you'd like to become a member of our YouTube channel, sorry, I've not been on top of it tonight, have I? That's my fault. You can become a member with this link now. So if you want to become, join our first member stream next week, go and join our member scheme now over on YouTube, our YouTube channel, and click the link in the comments. And you become a member, and we'll be doing our first members stream next week where you'll be able to join us. We've got some great nights lined up. We're going to be doing a karaoke night. We've got some other ones lined up, quizzes nights, funny nights, all lined up for our members. So if you want to sign up, go over to our YouTube channel now and sign up for $1.99 a month. Give up an Happy Meal a month from McDonald's, and you'll be able to join bronze membership. If you give up a Big Mac meal a month, be able to become a gold member, and you'll be able to use all the different icons like Stan's doing there. You won't be able to see that on the screen, but on YouTube channel you can. You just got John Barnes speaking. What's going on here? I thought it was at 10:30.
Yeah, what's he doing here? What a carry on just to present a fucking trophy.
They
Get
should
on
have,
with it.
they should have had all this set up already for, you know what I mean?
All these people wearing masks and then fucking next minute they're all fucking in the bar fucking
Right.
chatting.
So they're all wearing masks. I hope they ain't going to kiss the cup without the mask on.
Yeah. Couple of Liverpool legends there, Barnes and Graham Souness there. Is Kelly pregnant now? She looks pregnant. She's pregnant.
I didn't say I wasn't looking, to be honest. Ryan said, "What's your top 4 prediction, mate? What for this season, Ryan? If it's this season, then you got Liverpool, obviously, Man City, and going on the last day. Do you know what? Honestly, I've got
I
a
think
weird.
Chelsea and Man United will do it.
I think there's going to be a weird thing happen on Sunday. It's going to go right to the wire, but I think Leicester's going to creep in there. I don't know why. Because let's be honest, they've been awful since they come back from the virus and that. But I think they're going to get in there. I think they're going to creep in there. I don't think United have been that fantastic, to be honest. And I think they can get something out of that game. So I'm going to go Leicester and Chelsea to get it. What about you, Claude?
At the moment, it's Man United's third, isn't they, at the moment? Yeah.
Man United third, yeah.
Yeah, I think it'd be Man United and Chelsea, I think, in that order. I've got a feeling Man United will beat Leicester. Leicester got a lot of players injured, mate. I didn't realise how many players have got injured, but they have got a lot. Oh, look at these lights. This is quite nice. Why don't we have this at the Emirates like this? This is.
Do you know what? We normally do it it's normally on the daytime, isn't it? You get the.
Yeah, it looks really nice. It looks really stunning.
Yeah, looks good, doesn't it? It does look good.
Just bloody get on with it now, for fuck's sake.
But well, mind you, it's been a long time coming. It's been 30 years in the making, this, Claude.
Yeah. I should have let the crowd in for this, mate.
Well, bruv, like No Bender says, if Claude is right about this 200 million spend, what would you both do with the money, Terry and Claude, when it comes to players?
There comes a trophy, by the way. Here comes a trophy. Well done, Liverpool.
Yeah, here it is.
Here comes the trophy. Well done.
Are they 2 meters apart there, Claude?
No, that's the point, yeah. Kenny Dalglish. And who's the other guy with him?
No, that is with that mask on.
Yeah, so there we go. And the players are coming up to lift it.
I think someone said top 4 for next season. Easy and going Man City, Liverpool, Man United, Chelsea. Who are you going for, Claude?
Top 4 next season. I'm going to go Man City, Liverpool, Man United,
All right.
and Chelsea. I think it'll be the same 4 already, roughly, but not in a different order. Here's Klopp taking his medal. There's another players coming up. Who's coming up next? Yeah, it's a strange way they're doing this. I don't know what's going. Who are these people? Who are these coming up with?
It's got to be backroom staff. Got to be his backroom staff. Look, they're being told they've got to come over here. Look, they can't hear him.
Well, fucking carry on. This is right.
Oh, emoji for Stan. Well, you never know, Stanley. You never know, mate. You never know.
Who are these people then? Who are they?
Anthony Zar saying, would fans next season have to do social distancing for next season? That's what we're hearing, isn't it, Claude? We're hearing that only 50% of the stadiums will be filled, won't they? And no away fans.
So what's this? Is this fans, by the way? Because we haven't got no. We're not allowed to put this. Are these fans?
No, that's the backroom staff.
Well, how many backroom staff is there?
Well, obviously you've got the physios, you've got the first team, you've got the assistant manager, and all that.
There we go. What about this now? Who's this now?
That's Harvey. That's Harvey. He's the young geezer, isn't he? He's it comes to players now. Allison. Called Terry. Who do you think will win the Premier League? Will be Premier League champions next season? Who do you think? Claude?
Hey,
Who do you think will be champions next season?
I think Man City for me. I think there's another player coming up.
Yeah, that's Adrian. For me, it's going to be hard because obviously I think City are going to go out. They're going to spend big. They're going to get 3 or 4 players in. Chelsea are spending big, and at the moment, Liverpool don't look like they're going to do anything. They've got a great squad at the moment, but you can't stand still. I think City will just pip it over Chelsea, to be honest, next season.
Yeah, okay.
For me, that's who I'd go for. He said, "What will happen to Arsenal next season?" It's a great question,
What's
mate.
he going? Look at these stupid glasses on, man.
It's a great question, Ty. It all depends if he does get back in from the board. If he gets back in from the board and he can get 3 or 4 players in, then I'd definitely say that we can get. I'd definitely say that we could be pushing for top 4 next season. What about you, Claude?
Fucking hell. Do you think there's enough room on there for everyone?
Well, it's got to be.
Who's this coming? Oh my God! Who's this? Oh man,
Wijnaldum, innit? Wijnaldum. What positions would you strengthen? Well, without a shadow of a doubt, we need a central defender to go next to Saliba.
Anyway, by the way, congratulations to everyone at Anfield Agenda.
Yes. I'm sure that he's standing there now with tears down his eyes, watching this. Old Craig at Anfield Agenda and Connor.
Yeah.
But well done to you, boys. You've waited a long time. Fully deserved this year, Claude.
Yeah, fully deserved. And you can't argue. I mean, they've got 96, possibly going to 99 on Sunday. So, unbelievable achievement. And to be honest with you, they deserved last season to finish second on 97 was cruel, really, because to be second on 97 is incredible as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they're all taking selfies. That's good. That's good.
Live on 124. So Terry, who will be Arsenal's next manager? To be honest, mate, I don't even want to think about that because I'm impressed.
Oh, you can't tell that. Oh.
No. Well, look, the thing is, that's what I'm saying. I wanted him. So why would I want to get rid of him?
Exactly.
You know. So at the minute, I don't even want to think about that. But who would you say, Claude?
No, I don't. I just hope Arteta turns it around and makes us successful. That's all I want. At the end of the day, no one is bigger than the club. I just want our club to be successful. That's it. That's all I want. But we'll see. We'll see what happens, mate.
Anthony says, Terry, did you know our owners, Stan and his family, are worth a combined 18 billion? I've Googled it. Yes, I did, mate. His wife has got most of the money. She owns Walmart.
Maybe they could get 1 billion out of the bank then. They won't miss it, would they?
Well, exactly. That's what I'm saying. If they really wanted to, he could make our team one of the best teams out there. But does he want to? That's the thing. And I don't want to hear none of this FFP shit. Like I said,
you're going to get that. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, I know that.
We abide by the rules at Arsenal.
We do that with the sustaining module. What's a load of old crap? Load of old rubbish.
Where's the captain there? Where is he?
He can't be too far away because here comes Milner.
Oh, boring, James Milner.
Peyton, hopefully it'll be Arsenal next season, mate. You never know.
Oh, yeah. There's more chance of me going on that bloody stage than Arsenal winning it.
Who's this? Adam Lallana. He's a forgotten man, isn't he? Oh, Adam Lallana.
Is he going? He's going, isn't he? In the season?
Well, he's got to, isn't he? Let's be honest. You ain't.
It'll be at our place next season. The sort of signing we'll be making, mate.
Well, there's a lot of players on there. Look, here's Klopp. Who's he doing this for? Who's he doing this for? Who's the next player? Lovren. He's got to be gone, I know, isn't he?
How many players? How many is there, man?
Salah. Here comes Salah.
What's he done to his hair, man? Fucking hell. Oh my God.
Oh, he's put already in it, isn't he? Yeah, I can see that, yeah.
Who's this now?
Who is that? What's his name? I can't think of his name.
Oh,
What is his name?
Matip. Oh,
Is it Matip?
I'm not sure, mate.
Yeah, you're right. Bruv, no like Bender. He said Ox took a pay cut to join Liverpool as he thought Arsenal lacked ambition. Right all along.
Oh, he's made the right decision, hasn't he, now?
Yeah, exactly.
It's from me, no.
Can't be too far away now. Can't be too far away now. Oh, he's got to be going next year and all, isn't he? Shakira.
Yeah, it's God, this has got to be the longest presentation I've ever fucking. I know they've waited 30 years, but is this a bit over the top? It's like everyone from the youth team was getting it.
Yeah, it looks like it, doesn't it? It is getting a bit compact on that stage, isn't it?
Yeah.
And he said, my missus said we are going out on Saturday the 1st of August. I said, piss off, it's the FA Cup final. Did you hear that?
Yeah. No chance.
Dutch Peter said, Spurs fan here, glad to see you.
Here we go. I think this is the captain.
Yeah. Dutch Peter here, Spurs fan here, glad to see you're okay after AFT throw you under the bus. Good luck to you, Claude. Did you hear that, Claudie?
Yeah. What's that?
Dutch Peter, he's a Spurs fan here. Glad to see you're okay after AFT threw you under the bus. Good luck to you, Claude.
Come on. I had to make a decision. Let's not have a go now. Thank you, love, for your kind words. Here he goes. He lifts the trophy.
Here we go.
30 years of hurt has finally come to an end. 30 years of hurt is turned to joy as Jordan Henderson lifts the Premier League trophy. Well done, Liverpool.
Yeah, well done, Liverpool. You've got to give it to him.
Right, everyone. And what a great achievement and good. Well done. That was a lot of hard work has been put into that. What they've done this season, and they deserved the celebrations. And perfect. Well done, Liverpool. Yeah. Anyway, Terry, I'm going to wrap it up tonight. Yeah.
Yep. Wrap it up, mate. Let's just thank you, everyone, for in the comments that have joined us tonight. Really appreciated it. Obviously, we don't know what we're doing yet at the moment. So we'll be back Sunday. Like we said, we'll have a few people on. We'll be watching all different games, doing something like a soccer Saturday thing. So join us for that. That'd be great. And then all next week, we'll be doing build up to the FA Cup final. We'll have our members only stream. Oh, that'd be good. I can't wait for that. I'm looking forward to that myself. We'll have our members only stream next week. And then obviously we'll have the FA Cup final on Saturday. That's going to be a great day. hopefully we can celebrate it like we did against Man City. And then the following week after that, we have got penciled in, but not a day yet, our Only Fools and Horses show. So everyone has been asking about that, and we're looking forward to doing that. We'll probably have Anthony Costa on again, who's a big Only Fools and Horses fan, and a few others. So we've got a few good streams lined up. Thank you very much. Like I said, all our merchandise is available on our website. If you want to become a member, go over to our YouTube thing. And just want to say thank you very much, and see you Sunday if we don't see you beforehand. Claude, it's over to you.
As for Liverpool, congratulations, Liverpool. Well done. 30 years of hurt has come finally to joy. On that note, it's time to go.
See you later on, everyone. Thank you.